All right, my friends, it looks like we're back in business. The dreaded TAUROX is here. The cow level has been discovered. But this time, the cows seek vengeance. And TAUROX the Brass Bull is going to be our boy for the stream. Let's go ahead and break it down and see what this mighty bull brings to the table. Yes, release the happy moose once more into the deep. Also, if you guys are interested in seeing all of the units kind of analyzed from a multiplayer perspective, I have a video going up right now as well, where we break down everything from the lizards as well as the dreaded beast people. But for today's stream, we're going to be doing some campaign. We will be having more multiplayer battles over the courses of the next few days, but, you know, gotta get in there, gotta do it. So, TAUROX leaves a River of Blood effect in the regions after winning battles. So, you guys have obviously probably already seen the Beastman reworks, of course. You know, they were available with the FLC kind of embargoes and all that sort of good stuff, so you probably saw how that worked. TAUROX does have his own unique effect, where he does leave the River of Blood effect in the regions after winning battles, which you guys will be seeing over the course of this episode. On top of that, he gets plus 10% weapon strength for Minotaur units, and he has the Mighty Blood Beast ability, which is an AoE explosion. It also, I believe, has a leadership penalty for enemies nearby. So yeah, it's basically like his Rob Zombie ability. I mean, tell me Blood Beast doesn't sound like a Rob Zombie song. For his other abilities, Rampage, maintaining momentum from successive battles basically earns him rewards. So TAUROX does have this Rampage mechanic where the more aggressively you fight, the more battles you take, you know, one after the other. One of his, you know, options when he essentially takes down a city is that you can raise in advance. So you can raise the city, and then you can actually earn some good old extra movement. So you can movement, yes, release the cow memes, but you can get in there and go pretty damn fast. That is for sure. So we got the Dread cost as well, 25% for increasing capacity of Minotaurs. Obviously, you guys know that the Beastmen work very similar to Tomb Kings now, in the sense that you have, you know, unit capacities, and there's no upkeep cost for units. Although if you do decide to recruit Ogre Mercenaries, which is kind of hard for Beastmen because of that, you do have to pay upkeep costs for them via your favor. So yeah, I don't really know the most efficient way to play this campaign, to be honest. I've dabbled in the first like 10 turns or so many of the mechanics and functional options and effective tactics we are going to be learning today. So somebody in chat asking, why are my lords so limited? Because we are on the Vortex, and Vortex campaign only has a couple old world options in terms of its hero roster. So yeah, that's that. Starting units, we do have a Minotaur with shields, which is always nice. We have the new dreaded Gorgon. If you guys haven't seen the Gorgon, it does have the Feast on Flesh or Strength on Flesh ability. So when he's in combat, he actually heals, which is really good. Incredibly fast with 64 speed, anti-large, a pretty useful unit. I mean, regenerating monsters in general are very, very powerful, so yeah, he gets in there. We do also have some Harpies, and that is pretty much it. So welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys get the breakdown. I will, of course, very lightly go over the Beastman changes for anybody who may have missed the FLC updates and all the different streams that were going on people's channels. But you guys probably have seen those via Malagor streams. I know Legend of Total War did a Malagor stream and everything, so I'm sure you guys are probably pretty privy to all that sort of good stuff. So yeah, the Gorgon is good though, because it's also fast, right? Like Hell Pit Abominations are very slow, and they regenerate and they're anti-large, but the Gorgon has like a couple thousand less HP, but at the exchange of a massive amount of speed. When it accelerates, its speed is like over 70. It can keep up with like Empire Knights, heavy cavalry, and on top of that, it heals, which is good. Although the healing is conditional, it needs to be in combat, so it's not like you know, other healing mechanics where, you know. Yeah, the Gorgon in action. Oh, 100%. Mike Amarillo. Got to get back to work, watching the playback later. Hey man, it'll be here for you. All right, so I'm going to mute myself because there is a cool little cinematic here. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear it. I might need to turn up the volume real quick, but I'm going to mute myself real quick, and then we can play the cinematic as we do load in. So hang tight, guys. I'll be disappearing here for a minute, and you guys can see the good old cinematic action. Again, just a warning. I guess it's a spoiler of sorts, but, you know, we'll do it. BRB.
The skies over Nagaroth are stained crimson, for the dark gods are pleased. TAUROX, the Doombull of living brass, has brought glorious destruction in their name. But the Blood Beast, craves more. The Lords of Ruin appear to their servant in a vision, promising far greater rewards for a far darker fate. TAUROX must carve a bloody path to the heart of the dark, where stands the most malign of all herdstones. There, in a ritual most foul, an age of eternal slaughter shall be unleashed upon this mortal world. For untold millennia, the Lizardmen have stood against the forces of chaos. Few have slain so many demons as Oxyotl, their most deadly assassin. A celestial sign warns of a fate darker than ever before. The first ones look once more to their peerless champion. From the shadows, Oxyotl heeds the call. He has witnessed firsthand the true nature, the true horror of chaos unbound. He must strike fast before all is lost. Let the hunt begin. The brass bull and the silent slayer race towards the heart of the dark. There, the fate of every living soul will be decided.
All right, we're back. It's time. Let's have some fun. Thanks again for joining today, my friends. Let's go ahead and break it down. So as TAUROX wins battle, he earns the Rampage marks, which you guys will be seeing up here. TAUROX does, of course, have the Rampage panel. And yeah, fighting more battles per turn keeps his momentum up and fills a Rampage bar more quickly. Passing through thresholds offers choices of rewards, from which one can be chosen. Rampage marks continually accumulate until the Rampage bar is filled and the final gift is claimed, upon which a new Rampage begins. But if momentum ever reaches 0, the bar empties. So if we take a look at the Rampage bar here, you can see there's different tiers. So essentially the more battles we win in rapid succession here, we have the Harsh Rampage, which has a multitude of rewards, right? So here you can do the 5-turn buff of getting a Dread bonus. I love it. I can actually say Dread completely normally. We also get the army ability Vile Tide, Winds of Magic. Here you get Ward Save for your entire army. This one you also get Blood Greed for your army, which is basically the Gorebull ability. And here's, you know, some debuffs for enemy units. We, of course, have the Savage Rampage as well. You can see here this is Dread, income from raising settlements. They all last 5 turns. So regardless of the amount of Rampage you get, the big perk is that you get more Dread, which you can spend to get new armies, like all that sort of good stuff. So we'll be starting with TAUROX and probably trying to get your boy Morkur. I feel like Morkur would be a pretty good second lord, plus he's fun, and you know, nobody likes Kazarak even still. Hero recruit rank for Gorebulls +5. This is actually pretty good, right? So if you get to the tier 3 Rampage, you could like choose then to recruit your Gorebulls, get them at a higher level. This is Solar Eclipse. Dark Moon event will trigger next turn. There's like a lot of cool little things that you can do here with the Rampage mechanic. The dreaded Dread. I know. I'm gonna try not to be too obnoxious about that because it's pretty heavy duty. So TAUROX also leaves stackable River of Blood regional effects whenever he wins battle, which increases leadership for Chaos races and decreases it for all the other races. So if you guys really want to lose your friends in head-to-head campaigns, TAUROX is your boy. Beastmen can only form limited settlements, so you guys know this. They're a horde army, but again, you now have the Herdstone mechanic, which is right here. So you set up a Herdstone, and then you perform a ritual, essentially, which makes it so enemies cannot resettle the regions that you have basically ravaged. And then from there, you get Marks of Ruination based on the amount of devastation you caused, which unlocks, all this sort of good stuff. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. It's pretty fun. Destroy the enemy. Yes, raise their hovels. We got it. No problem, buddy. We have a couple missions there. To win the campaign at the start of your turn, have at least 500 Marks of Ruination. We, of course, start here at 0, getting up to the mighty 500. It does make us immune to attrition, gives us extra army capacity, all sorts of neat stuff. And I believe this one, the first one, unlocks recruitment capacity for some basic units. Probably the only one of interest is going to be the Manticore initially, but you can see as we get further and further, we get extra army capacity here at Ruination level 2, which appears to require 59, is it? Yo, no, 25, okay. I think 25 gets us there. So we just need to make sure to get 25 devastation so we can unlock a second army. The Dreadful Herdstone. So we'll explore it as we go. So firstly, let's go ahead and embed. We do start with a Brave Shaman into the army. And I'm sure you guys want to see TAUROX's skill tree, so we will indeed look at that. So looking at his skill tree, of course, got the classic blue line with Lightning Strike and, red tree, not terribly interesting, but he does have the favor to the Skull Throne. So we'll look at his unique abilities and items right now, and we will go through that. So favor to the Skull Throne. Enemy wins a magic is lowered. Magic resist for your army is 25%, and he gets the Brass Body. Brass Body is the ability that gives him 40% ward save and 24 melee defense. Now, he also does have this ability in the old multiplayer. So we got Juggernaut as well. This gives charge bonus and dazed. The dazed effect means that when he hits someone in melee, it basically lowers their melee defense and speed. Gives him weapon strength. He has Drenched in Blood, which gives you Bestial Rage, so that mechanic still is in place to an extent, although it has been altered, and again, we will be taking a look at that. And you also, gain additional River of Blood effects. Titan to the Deep, so this gives you unit recruitment capacity for the Gorgon, and also gives you armor on Gorgons, Giants, Jabberslythes, Cygors. In the late game, like really late game, we're going to be having an army of probably Jabberslythes, Cygors, and Gorgons. That's going to be our army. This is probably one of the nicer ones. You can actually give him strength from flesh. So this basically lets your Minotaur, your big boy here, allows him to heal, which is great. And it also, I believe, gives it to your... it gives Gore Feast to all of your Minotaurs. So your Minotaur units get regeneration. So essentially your entire army of Minotaurs can heal, which is really cool. And last but not least, he does have the Demonic Vigor. This one gives you a cooldown to his 2 abilities, Blood Beast being the Rob Zombie Explosion, and Brass Body being his ward save ability, and then Rune Tortured Axes here essentially being his quest battle item. Also gives him Perfect Vigor. He's got a couple other things. Bullish Metal here. This gives him ward save, and then on top of that, you can get melee defense for your Minotaurs, or you can choose to go down this tree, which gives you melee attack for your Minotaurs, and lets him cause terror. I don't know which one's probably the tanky one is better. Rune Tortured Axes, very generic. It does give him a little bit of a damage buff, but it's not like one of those crazy items that is like super out of control, super powerful. But that's more or less the jam here. Now, as far as the dreaded Dread tree, you guys know that you can increase your unit capacity by spending Dread. Dread is acquired by winning battles, through completing missions, etc., by rampaging. So I can increase the capacity of these various units. You'll notice how these ones are actually kind of blocked off. I can't quite get those upgraded until I get 25 marks for Ruination, which is like getting tier 2 for Beastman. This allows you to get most of the basic stuff, but once you want the big Chungus monsters, you need to get, some serious marks for Ruination. So we probably won't get that on this stream. Do Jabberslythes fly? No, they do not. They kind of waddle on the ground and jump. They are truly peacocks. So we can also get Lords and Heroes. So we will be getting Mork or the Shadowgave probably for 1200 Dread later on. We can do upgrades, making our Herdstone start at a higher level, improving our Horde statistics, our army capacity here. So we could do this one early on if we want to rush a second army. And also the Beastmen have their own workshop now. So you can see here we do have the ability to craft items. Probably one of the best ones being this. This gives you 10% ward save, and as you know, TAUROX is going to be able to stack that pretty heavily. So there's a multitude of items here that we can craft, which you guys have seen. Yes. So, hopefully that was fun. We got to see that. Firstly, we're going to move in, take out the Venom Glade, and we're just going to basically devastate this region to our maximum potential, and then from there, we will be performing the ritual, which will make it so that the AI cannot recolonize. For his stances, we have the Beast Paths. We do also have Hidden Encampment, but my favorite is Juggernaut Raiding. So this gives you raiding, but it also increases your campaign movement range by 50%. So TAUROX can cover some serious ground. So look at the basic movement now, and then look at the Juggernaut raiding. It like almost, it's an extra 50%. So we can reach super far with that stance and hit cities that are, of course, like undefended and all that sort of good stuff. So Malagor does fly. Warp Chicken does not fly. No, I'm sure he'll fly when Chaos gets updated. So you can see that we have the Bestial Fury here, which we need to do, so we need to kind of keep fighting, but we will jump in. This is obviously a massacre. I could auto this, but I know you guys want to see the Gorgon in action, as well as the Brass Chungus. So we will make sure to show you guys. And again, for anybody joining, if you'd like to see the units all shown with close-ups and their stats, including the Beastmen and Lizardmen units, I do have a video that has gone up on my channel right now. So if you want to jump over and check that out, totally a way of doing it. Do the old Beastmen Lords also get the new faction flags? Yeah, I think they do if they join his faction. Atlas, thank you for the donation to the $4.99, and Mike, appreciate that as well. Let's get in there. Yes. Yeah, a lot of people doing the TAUROX. I put it to a poll, and people wanted to see the brass bull, so it's the way of things. I really like his faction flag. I think it's one of my favorite ones. So we'll just do a very simple kind of mouth-breathing formation here, move forward with our troops. But let's go ahead and show you the Gorgon. He's pretty heavy metal. I've seen them in tabletop quite a bit. Yeah, 15 wins is fine. Pretty nice that you start with the caster too. We do have the new Devolve. Devolve no longer does damage, it actually debuffs stats. But yeah, the Gorgon is pretty badass. And we have the Brass Bull right here as well. He's ready. He does start with the Blood Beast, so going to be pretty good at chewing up those lightly armored troops. And yeah, Forced March and Raiding Stance, why not both? I know, it's so funny. Is there a timer on not recolonizing? So the AI cannot recolonize settlements unless they destroy the herdstone that is in the region. So there's a herdstone that basically is in control of all that. So that is the big deciding variable in that regard. So we're just going to get in, stomp this army real quick, but mainly it's just kind of an opportunity to showcase the Brass Bull, do a little bit of fast forwarding here. And I think there's Dark Shards in this army, so we got to watch out. Dark Shards can actually hurt us pretty good. So what we'll do is we'll get our flyers over the side. And what you do when you want to engage here, so we can juke them. I mean, obviously, if you really wanted to, you could waste your ammunition, which is kind of silly. But we're just going to fly in and kind of corral them. So when like a flying unit flies over something, they start to run, just like this, right? So then you basically just corral them here. And now the big boys can move in. Let's get the beast, the dreaded Blood Beast moving in. And we can do a little bit of a devolve here on these guys to lower their stats. You guys can go there. Minotaur's piling in, and the Gorgon should be here soon. I was a little bit delayed on getting him in action, but we will go ahead and move in further with the Brass Bull. Try and get a little bit deeper in the formation and use the explosion. So there's the Blood Beast. You can see it does damage, but it also does have a leadership discouraging effect. So here comes the Gorgon. The mighty beast itself. Let's show you some close-up attack animations of this guy. Yes, look at him go. He has some really cool attack animations, the Gorgon. It has like some big sweeping ones, and yeah, I mean, it seems like it has good splash damage too. Brass Bull has routed off the archers in the back, and now, do we want to stay on them? Probably so. Probably so. The Gorgon and company should be able to finish the party here, and it looks like that battle is won. All right, so we don't need to chase them down. It's obviously a city battle, but I'm trying to remember. I wonder if you actually get more kills, if it affects any of your post-battle stuff. That's something I didn't test, but yeah. So a couple people in chat did mention we are on Legendary very hard battle difficulty, so obviously melee won't be as good, but I think with Minotaurs as well as monsters and SEMs that Beastmen have, I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. So yeah, we'll obviously have a lot of Ungor Raiders early on, letting the Brass Bull do most of our tanking. Ungor Raiders have always been pretty good in campaign in the early game, much like Empire Archers, things like that. Does it Naruto run? Yeah. He did just do a combat roll. He's got many of the similar Gorbel animations. To my knowledge, they do not get ping-ponged quite as much. Yeah. The anime run, Moo, I know. We're evolving to another stage, ascending. So, Bestial Rage is here. So now we have the opportunity to either raise and advance, which of course all Beastmen have now, or just raise it to get extra Bestial Rage. What I'm going to do is raise a Herdstone. So the Herdstone, it consumes the Herdstone up here, which we only get another one after we perform the ritual, which is currently locked. So we go to the Venom Glade, and now we have the option to do a couple. We complete some quests, we get some Dreaded Dread, and access the challenge panel. So you'll notice here we have unlocked the basics. So now we can do the Plight of the No-Horns and then get some upgrades for our troops, which we will do. Something else to note, if you haven't seen the Beastman update yet, is that all these different things, like in the Beastman tech tree, have conditions. Win a battle with at least 4 heroes in your army. Here, have 3 characters reach rank 15, 5 successful hostile actions. So there's a bunch of different conditions, right? This one, win battles against enemies of 4 different cultures, create 3 Herdstones. So they all have different things you need to meet. Perform 2 rituals. This one is win 5 siege battles and win 5 ambush battles. So pretty cool stuff for sure. I can show you guys the Doombull. Yeah, we'll get the Doombull probably as our second lord. So yeah, so now we have the option to do our Herdstone here. So what I actually like is the Shamatic Challenges, because this one provides line of sight over the Blood Ground. The Blood Ground being this entire area where you see basically the Blood Ground region effect. We get line of sight of all that, and it also gives you Winds of Magic, which I think is the best one. This one helps with siege and ammo. This one hurts campaign movement range for our enemies. But this one I think is the best. It gives you Winds of Magic and lets you see everything, which is very important, right, for an ambush-based faction. We also have the Head on Spikes. That'll give us Dread per turn. Now we can go to recruitment, and you'll notice here we have a recruitment capacity for these units, but not for the raiders. So we can get 4 raiders here, get a couple basic Ungors, get those guys, and we can get a full stack very, very quickly. Brass Chungus is leveled up. Movement and rampaging is obviously very important. You don't want to be sitting for too long. Granted, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be getting pretty crazy. We're gonna go and try and get Vile Tide as soon as we can. Hey Turin, does the combination of the ward save ability and his explosion ability help him escape? Yeah, he's a little bit more efficient than Nakai in my opinion, but he's still somewhat in the family. Yeah, he is. Yeah, we can show everything. We can show everything now, if I'm not mistaken. So, cool. So we are chilling here. We are going to go ahead and pass turn now. We obviously have no diplomacy, which is nice. Something that we don't have to worry about. So yes, basically when you set up the Herdstone, it creates a blood ground, which is like a radius of nearby settlements, like in a big circle. And the more you basically punish said region, and now look at that, we have vision over the whole region. How nice is that? So we can kind of evaluate where the enemy armies are, and we can kind of choose our attacks based on that. And it's a very, very nice mechanic. I really enjoy that quite a bit. So we could go to the city here. Clarkarond, I believe, is one of their big capitals here. It won't be an easy fight per se, but with the Brass Bull and a little bit of magic love, we can definitely get over there and do that. We could also go down for a little bit of a slim picking situation. Hey, look, we have a friend over here, a fellow Beastman. It is I. Let us form an alliance between Cloven Blood Rage over there and TAUROX. It did go. Yes, my mage, I believe, is disciplined, if I did check that correctly. So we could also go into the Juggernaut Stance, I think. Let's see. So you cannot adopt this stance while garrisoned. So if I move outside the city and switch to Juggernaut raiding, I can then reach like settlements that I normally couldn't reach, right? No. So probably going for Clarkarond is the way. But you want to focus on your blood grounds, and you can click this and see. So like this looks nice, like going up here and sweeping all these out. Granted, if I lose my Herdstone, I believe it does refresh your Herdstone shard, but again, you kind of lose all the fun business. So Clarkarond has a garrison of some dark shards as well as an 8 stack. So we almost have a 20 stack here. I could also just go for the lower hanging fruit, go down here and kind of give that the business. We do not have any Ogre Mercenaries. I could also just recruit a full stack, but sitting for a long time can be a little bit of a tricky pickle. So did we just go to Clarkarond here? We do have the extra Winds of Magic. They have dark shards mostly. Probably going to be just some haggard Dark Elf Lord. And yeah, I mean, that does kind of cut the head off the snake of this faction, right? Down here, what do the garrisons look like? Yeah, pretty weak. You pretty much go to war with everyone when you're playing the Brass Bull. I've only played a couple turns of it, so again, bear with me, guys. So Clarkarond. Do we want to go there? That's the question. 95 Untainted. Well, for now it is. I believe TAUROX has the Siege Attacker trait, as does the Gorgon. So yeah, we are totally fine in that department. So yeah, let's move in. Let's give him the dirty, man. It's got to be good. We're just going to like die in the first turn of our campaign and switch to the Juggernaut raiding stance. I can't remember if switching to Juggernaut stance consumes my movement. I don't think it does. Yeah. Income generated from raiding. Okay, so we don't want to be... It gives you Bestial Rage, campaign movement, immune to attrition. Just checking all that stuff. All right, so let's get in there. Let's give it the dirty. Okay, I just clicked on it. TAUROX is like... He's like, I enjoy my Hearthstone. Why can I not click on this building here? There we go. Okay. Look how huge he is on the map. It's pretty ridiculous. He's like... So obviously if we auto-resolve, it shows us losing, but this is actually a little bit of a hard fight, but I think we'll be fine. So let's go ahead and fight the battle. If we had Vile Tide, it'd be much easier. But TAUROX should be able to handle this. He should. Which research am I going to go for first? There's one that gives Ungor Raiders ammunition. And I think that one's pretty good. Vigor and Battle Tired. Yeah. Yeah, no, the Juggernaut stance is better. You don't want to be in Juggernaut stance if you have to fight like battles against difficult enemies. You want to use it just to like go and raise crappy cities, basically. So yeah, all right. So we have a gatehouse here. I'm trying to think of like the best angle to attack. Oh, can we actually get up on this hill here? I don't think so. Well, let's see here. Well, we might actually be able to abuse this side a little bit better, I think. So yeah, obviously siege battles still suck. So we are going to be, you know, avoiding the nonsense. So let's get you guys in here, get the Minotaurs back here, the big boy squad. We got our characters, and the Harpies will be very useful here. They'll be nice for like chasing shit down and doing all that. Who's the siege attacker? Both TAUROX as well as the Gorgon have that. So, oh, perfect. Look at this. This is like a true Beastman ambush here. We're like running up through the trees, and then these guys can kind of chill back here. And we're getting shot at, which is unfortunate, but the Dark Shards are going to be a pain, so we need to close the distance and then just kind of give the Dark Shards the good old nasty before we run to the gatehouse. As a matter of fact, Harpies can probably just land up here and just start chewing on the Dark Shards here, and it should be fine. All right. Well, thank you guys again for joining. It's going to be a fun stream today. We're going to get through and, you know, hopefully rampage a bit. I was like, ooh, playing this one on the very hard, and which nerfs, of course, your battle efficacy with melee stuff. It's going to be interesting with Beastmen, but hopefully it'll turn out okay. All right, so let's go ahead and move up just ever so slightly. The Brass Chungus is going to charge the gatehouse, and now we have Harpies up here. We could use the Devolve, basically just to nerf their stats, and we just need to get into the gatehouse, basically. The Raiders can start shooting up at whatever they can hit on the walls. Let's put them in guard mode and do it to it. So the rest of the boys can also move up, get ready. And did they open the gatehouse? I hate when the AI does this. It's like kind of weird and buggy, you know? Okay, now they close it, so now we can start beating on the gatehouse with the boys. Harpies are chewing away. We're shooting in, and the Dark Shards are taking their righteous pounding. We could also climb the walls with like just a crappy Ungor or something. I think that would be effective. Okay, did they open the gatehouse again? They did. So we need to make sure we don't get like caught in there. Can we not get out? Oh my god, that's so obnoxious. Okay, well, this is going to be a little bit dicey then. Let's go after the Lord if we can. Because, yeah, they like kind of close the gate on you here. And maybe some of the units can actually come in. So let's get you guys piling in to fight. See, the gate's like still like obstructing us. So let's pop this. The Blood Beast will, you know, do some damage and allow us to potentially run. The Gorgon can, you know, abuse this shit as well. We might need to just climb the walls, to be honest, just because this weird like trap that the AI does with the gatehouse stuff is just like a pain. So we can just run and chase the archers and the Corsairs and cycle charge back here. TAUROX is very tanky, so we definitely have that going for us. And the Raiders have done a pretty good job on the walls, purging those units. So yeah, let's get TAUROX back, see if we can get away from that Lord. Just keep chasing them down, and in the meantime, we'll just keep piling in troops and trying to do our thing. I think we got most of the Dark Shards, to be honest. Minotaurs are fighting, taking a little bit of damage because there's so many damn spears here, but we will have the Raiders up in a moment, so let's go ahead and set you guys up like so. Harpies have done their job, so let's pull them away. And TAUROX can now charge back in and just, you know, get a little rear charge action here on these guys. How's the Gorgon doing? The Gorgon can fight Corsairs. That's pretty cost effective for us. And, alright, so Raiders, can you guys actually get in? Okay, it looks like they can get in now. Yeah, we can actually pile in some troops. This is good. Let's get the Blood Beast in here. We have the little Gores getting over the wall, so let's go ahead and set them up. Harpies, is there any archers to chase down? That's what you want to be doing with them. Looks like there is, and yeah, the Gorgon is just battling the Corsairs. It's an anti-large monster, so it's not like in its element here, but you know, it's okay. So let's do this. Come on, TAUROX, you need to give him the dirty. Don't lose that Dark Elf Lord here. All right, so we got the big debuff here. Let's go into the rear charge here. Minotaur's getting a little bit beat up. Raiders can't quite get the arcs of fire they want. Can we shoot over and hit something here, like these swordsmen? Let's see how this goes. TAUROX tanking pretty well. Looks like some swordsmen are here too. And yeah, we got some Dark Shards that are going to be fresh fish right now. So let's get TAUROX out of here. Let's pop the Blood Beast. That'll knock some stuff away. You can see it creates a little bit of separation, and then he can just kind of juke around. All right, so we got dudes up on the walls now. Let's go ahead and fight. TAUROX just kind of keep messing about. Gorgon needs to pull back this way. We need to just start abusing the siege battle a little bit more. So there they go. How's the Minotaur squad doing? We are getting through. Damage is being taken. TAUROX can cycle charge, and the Harpies have finished off the Shards of Darkness. Now we can charge back in here. Nice little surround here onto the Corsairs. And the Lord is isolated here. We could actually just go after the Lord with the two monsters, although I want to finish off like whatever chaff I can first. All right, so pile in, beasts. Climb the walls, you dreaded monsters. Yeah, I do have a video on all the new units, so if you guys want to see that goodness, it is here indeed. So let's see how his mass is. Okay, he seems to push through infantry pretty well. Okay, it looks like they just had a little bit of a tumble. Minotaurs are actually tanking pretty well. I'm surprised. I assume they would be just getting, you know, having problems here. But firepower is coming in. Harpies have done their job. We're going to have to be pretty gamey here, though, because the fact that they, like, trapped us in the gatehouse in the beginning was a little bit problematic. Let's see if we can get, like, a big terror route here on the gate. TAUROX just kind of keep juking about, running away, looking for the proper fights. And the Harpies did get taken out by some Bleak Swords, it looks like, in the back. Okay, that's fine. Yes, give me the terror routes. Give them to me, precious. We'll wait for the Blood Beast to come up, and then, yeah, so we have more Ungors here. We can pull down and have them support. Because we don't want TAUROX to be fighting amongst spears against, like, an enemy lord or character like that, right? So, alright, so they should be going. I could also get my Raiders up on the walls. Yeah, these spears piling into the main gate is fine. We do have the wall as well. Alright, TAUROX, let's get the boys. Let's move in with you. Get TAUROX coming in there. We'll pop Blood Beast at the gatehouse. So that should actually be very, very devastating to the leadership of all these different units. And, yeah, we're doing it, man. Come on, TAUROX, let's go. Show them the meaning of haste. He has such cool attack animations. He's got the classic Warble tumble as well. Lord Farquaad, thank you for the donation. So yeah, we decided to go for the big, you know, the big AI stronghold right away. TAUROX is going to kind of pull around like so, dive into the center mass of this formation and use the Blood Beast. So we can use it here, which should hopefully do some work. We still haven't been able to hit the Lord too well, but we do have some troops now flanking, so that'll help us, I think. Raiders keep going. Our caster's taking a little bit of overcast damage, and now we're getting the massive rout at the gatehouse, which is going to be huge. Those Minotaurs have actually done well. 91 kills, reasonable amount of value. This should be the end of the Dark Elves here. This will be the end. This is the end, my sweetest friend. All right, let's get you guys down. I think there's like some loose stuff in the back here, but now we should be able to just punish this Dark Elf Lord for his insolence. Or her insolence, I'm not really sure. I didn't see which one it was. All right, archers. You guys still have a little bit of ammo, not too much. But we do need to win siege battles to unlock one of our challenges to the gods, so that's definitely nice. Let's get the Minotaurs to pile in, and of course TAUROX will now absolutely bully this Lord now that it has no more support. Corsairs are down in the backfield of the city. What do we have? What's the benefits if erected in a faction capital? I honestly don't think it matters. Yeah, I do not think it matters. Alright, so TAUROX, bring her down. Looks like there's a couple units in the back that we got to deal with. So what we can do now is actually just have the Gorgon chase and fight, because if the Gorgon is fighting anything, it heals. So we can get the Gorgon to heal a little bit, and it looks like the Lord is going to be running out of the city, which I believe it was in the city in the first place, so I don't think it really matters. So for the sake of just triggering army losses, we'll have TAUROX just go balls deep here and take out this character. Unfortunately, my Minotaurs don't regenerate, but it's fine. Pretty good casualty replenishment options, so let's get the Minos. They can go over here. And yes, the Gorgon is still healing as well. So the Gorgon can run over and take out these units. Let's go, team! Army losses. There it is. All right. Very cool. Very cool indeed. So the Gorgon will just go hunt them down, heal a little bit, which is going to be neat. And the archers can move into... We did it! We did it! Despite the Haggard Gatehouse trap in the beginning, you know, we were able to get there, so... So I could chase these guys and get like a couple hundred more HP, but I think we're okay. So, a decisive victory indeed. There are certain faction capitals that give unique buildings that give global buffs. Yeah, are you saying for the Beastmen there is? Because if there are, I wasn't aware of that. But apparently somebody in chat, the mighty George, saying that certain buildings will give benefits even to the Beastmen. Because as far as I know, you can only build your Hearthstone stuff, but there are some faction-wide effects if the Hearthstone is built in Altdorf, Oak of Ages. Okay, very cool. So, a correction to my previous statement. If it's built in certain cities, which I've not experienced myself, you get the goods. TAUROX did pretty nice. He was a G. So we can loot and raise, or we can do this. This one gives you extra rage, a small amount of extra movement. This one allows for moderate extra movement. It also gives you casualty replen. So we're going to raise in advance, which I feel like is very thematic for the big boy here. And you can see we're constantly healing, which is very nice. And can we switch to the Juggernaut raiding stance? It should give us some extra movement here. So do we need something to switch to the Juggernaut stance? From here, we're going to go ahead and do the Blessed by Evil. I like this one. It's pretty nice, the extra items. Lord Farquaad, thank you for the 50. Appreciate that. Really, really do appreciate that. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Like the Altdorf Hearthstone gives you damage against humans. Very cool. You see, I only played around a little bit on the Vortex, so we're going to be learning all this together. So, Blessed by Evil. And for you, we can go ahead and get the... Oh, shit. Do we even need... Chance of ambushing. Okay, I still think Lightning Strike's worth it to just get that guaranteed goodness, especially with a melee-based army here. So, we're going to get Viletide. Viletide is really good. Viletide would have made that siege probably like 100 times easier. To switch to the Juggernaut stance, do I need anything to adopt it? It doesn't look like it. So what we'll do is we'll go take this out, and then we'll sweep down and do all these buildings. You'll notice now that our current devastation is at 8. So if we were to perform the ritual, we need at least 10. It would give us 10 of the Marks of Ruination, but we want to get up to 25. By getting 25, we will be getting enough to get basically the tier 2 stuff for the beasties. So in the Juggernaut stance, okay, so when you do switch to Juggernaut stance, it does consume your movement. It would appear that's the case. So just something to kind of be privy to. Nothing we want to get with Dread so far. Does TAUROX cause terror? No, he doesn't, which is strange. But Orion is technically like a demigod, so I guess he has this like supernatural essence about him. I think that's where it's going. Okay, we completed a challenge of the gods. Now we're going to do Raining Blood. I know. He was basically just telling me how the mechanics work. Raining Blood is going to give you ammunition for Ungors, a really, really powerful early game one. So we can actually stay in this stance and go and take this city out. We just got 100 Dread. So exploring what we can do with some Dread. We can upgrade capacity for these units, which I think is probably not prudent. We can also make it so our next Herdstone comes in at level 2. But probably what I'm going to do is, yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to say, my friends. Let's just go here, take this out, live long and prosper. So we are in the Juggernaut stance right now, which means we're going to be getting extra movement. Do not mind auto-resolving this, although that was actually pretty painful. We took a bit of damage there. And then we will raise and advance right now, so we can kind of keep that momentum, right? So now we have the Ritual of Ruin. If we performed the ritual right now, we would get 14 devastation, and all of the various provinces here would be uninhabitable. Now, the AI can come and resettle these right now, because I haven't done the ritual yet, but I want to get up to 25 before I do the ritual to make sure I can get the tier 2. So we'll have some fun with that. All right. So we'll get Vile Tide leveled up because it's a really, really good ability. Why did it take me out of the proper stance? I was in the Juggernaut stance there. Well, anyways, we'll move and get into the bushes. Right now, we can go into the Juggernaut raiding stance. And we can recruit some more archers, which would be great. By the way, I know some of you guys probably watched a lot more informational videos on this particular Beastman rework. What is the maximum amount of devastation you're able to get at the capital? Do any of you guys know? I think some people did longer Beastman streams, so that probably became prevalent. But you can see our momentum right now is increasing, right? You can see we're getting up here, and we will be able to claim a reward when the time does come. Can they be settled after destroying the Herdstone? Yeah, so if the AI manages to destroy your Herdstone, they can then resettle that entire region, which is very annoying. Yeah. Yes, you can recruit all the other Beastmen Legendary Lords. Correct, you can. So I can get, like, Morker, and that's who I'm going to be getting, right? So we can actually reach this just by going here. Yes, go, Bratzbull, go. Oh, we've encountered the mighty Clan Rictus. All right. No, not the max ruination, but the maximum devastation, which you then turn into ruination points is what I was curious about. All right, so yeah, we can probably honestly auto this. I think it's fine. And let's go ahead and raise. I really do like the raise in advance because the extra replenishment is really nice. And then you could just kind of keep moving about and causing problems. See, we're up to 24 right now. Clan Rictus is chilling in here. I know they're hanging. So if I perform the ritual right now, how far do I want to get? Hidden Encampment does lower your rage, but it also lets you heal a little bit more and do some other stuff. So do we want to go for, yeah, we're going to go for the tankier aspect of things. We're going to go for Bullish Metal to get ward save on TAUROX. And then here we can continue going down this tree. We'll get this just to get the passive. And we should be fine there. All right. Very good. So, yeah, again, if we perform the ritual now, we will not reach the tier 2. Tier 2 will unlock army capacity, allowing us to get a second army. And again, we're like Tomb Kings, right? So getting extra armies is extremely valuable. We do have your boy Tretch Craventail here, which I want to give him the dirty, but I think we just finish off the Dark Elves here. Just like run down and, take them out and do our business, and that'll be that. You've seen people get 144, huh? Ooh, that's pretty intense. All right, passing turn. Now, the Druchii may resettle the north. We'll see. Hopefully not, because I don't want to play Whack-A-Mole, but I may have to. I think the other Beastman tribe destroyed a settlement, and you didn't get the points for it. It's fine. So, yeah, we already have a Bray Shaman, so we're going to take the big Papa Gorbel here. And if we go to this stance, I'm concerned it'll eat my movement, although it looks like we're in it now. How far can we get? Okay, so we're just basically getting all the stuff. We can get really, really far, so we can get down there. This is an 18 stack. How far can she move? I mean, I feel like even in our Juggernaut stance, we'd be fine, but if we go here, I think we should be able to reach it next turn. What is the range necessary to adopt this? So it looks like we could just go down here and then switch to that stance. We'll have to find out. But let's just keep moving. We're going to be learning this together. I haven't really played this campaign much, so... Capital City Herdstones provide buffs. Good enough. So the next Herdstone we set up will indeed be in a capital city. So let's switch to our other stance here. And do this. We could even do the Hidden Encampment if we want to. I think you have to have some movement to adopt that. All right. So the Dread is at 600, give or take. The momentum carries on. Looks like we're pretty close, but, we don't want to chill for too much. This will lower our Bestial Rage by a little bit, by just -2, but it also makes us hidden and gives us some healing, which I think is good. All right. Yeah, the Beastmen do definitely have a cool end turn sound. So I don't know if we want these crappy spears. We're going to go ahead and cut those and just get some more raiders. You know, as a matter of fact, let's get one hound unit. It's really, really useful for open field fighting, especially against dark shards. So we can just get a couple hounds, as a matter of fact. I think that'll be useful. We can upgrade our big building here, setting us up to the next tier. Not all capital cities. Yeah, but we'll try it and just see. So the next one we do will be like a capital region. Ivan, thank you for the 75. Do you think the maps will be a little bit more dynamic in Warhammer 3? I think siege battles at the very least will. Ivan, thank you so much for the $75. And yes, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do there. Okay, so they still haven't resettled here. So we could actually potentially take down the Hag Hall here. We want to fight a battle. So maybe we go to Val's Anvil and just take them out real quick. You know, 20 on 20 here. And the Herd Lord gives you Minotaur melee defense. We don't need to get that yet because we don't really have the goods. We'll do Blessed by Evil. I've always liked that one. We could like lay an ambush too for this army, like try and lure it out. That's a 19 stack. I don't know what's in it per se, and then there's a couple here as well. So we'll go to the Hag Hall. Take this bad boy out. Alright, so low casualties. We have a banner now, so we can put the leadership on, we can just put it on some hound units. They usually break pretty quick. This should be a pretty easy auto for us. You know, we took a little bit more damage than I would have liked on the hounds, but it's okay. It was just so one-sided. So now we can go ahead and raise and advance, because that's the one I really enjoy. We have a fair amount of movement. We could go into hidden encampment as well, and try and like, maybe they'll come try and settle this, and then we can karate chop them. Now, part of me wonders if it's worth it to do the ritual now, because that will keep all of this from being resettled. Like, our progress will be pretty marked, and then we can just go finish them off methodically. It does give us less ruination. Like, I know we could just circle beat this region until the end of time. Okay, can't quite reach us there, which is good. So, yeah, we're in a happy little position here. Scouting, more magical items is nice, and then the Gorbel can get... Yeah, it's fine. We'll just get that for now. Atlas, leave a like for the Bovine Brethren. Yes. Oh, yeah, he's pretty beast mode for sure. And I legit did not mean that as actual, like, a Haggard pun like that. The garrisons at the Hearthstones are pretty respectable, too. You have, like, Centaurs and a Bray Shaman. And this is a level 1 Hearthstone. Yeah. So the River of Blood effect should be kicking in here. I'm pretty sure that their leadership is being affected. Trait gain, Lords of the Druki. Okay, so look at that. We get +5 leadership when fighting the Druki. No, that's fun. So let's go ahead and itemize. I don't know if we got anything yet. Not really, but we do have the Hearthstone Keeper. We have the Spy, which is honestly probably... Nah, you know what? The banner is probably a little bit more useful. Yeah. So, I know doing the ritual here might not be the most competitive thing. I'm learning this campaign as well, but if I do the ritual now, nothing in this blood region will essentially be able to be occupied. The next tier is... I could even push up to 60 by just keep like punishing these ones. Like so we could take out... Oh, looks like... Oh, stupid Tretch! So Tretch resettled this here, which is very annoying. Yeah. Tretch took this because you can see there's blood ground value to be had here, but these regions will not be able to be resettled. So let's just do it. Let's just see what happens. Again, the most optimal way to play this campaign, I'm sure, has yet to be discovered. I mean, I'm sure some of the serious lads have done it. The Eclipse is next turn, and you guys will see the Eclipse is actually very, very, very good. Oh, shit. I'm losing... I made a non-aggression pact, which... Okay, even with other Beastmen, you take a penalty, and that's pretty fun. All right, so do you wish to perform a ritual? I believe this gives me an extra army capacity. Let's see. It should. Okay. So we will perform it. Do the ritual during the Eclipse. Ah, yes. Very cool. So that sounds like a great idea. We'll do it during the Eclipse, and then we'll go run over the Skaven. Yeah, because otherwise... Oh, okay. Well, this is actually convenient. Another Dark Elf army just came down here, so we could just punish them real quick, and then we're aces. Yeah, who's this? Okay, the cost of skill. So this is the new Dark Moon. Dread for Giant and Spawn. This gives you melee attack for all your armies, campaign movement range, and all units are fully replenished. I actually really like the 50% movement range. That means I'm going to be able to cover some serious ground. And this looks like an actual Dark Elf army here. The ritual's still going to give us 30. So what we earned is still there. Oh, hold on. Rituals. Okay, we get an extra 30%, which is cool. Yeah, see, I won't get anything. Okay, so you can't just, like, you can't rinse and repeat and basically just farm them. Yeah. It looks like I don't get anything for this. Although Vol's Anvil, I can't quite reach it. But if I take down the Hag Hall, or if I go into the raiding stance, but I think this should be fine. So let's go punish this Druchii army. It does make another enemy of us, but if I do take this out, they won't be able to resettle it. So, and I'm pretty sure the Hag Hall just got settled. So let's do this. All right, so here we go. Yeah, come on, man. We're the Brass Bull. We're getting in there. We're actually gonna fight this because if we didn't fight this, we would lose some shit. So we're gonna fight this battle. Yeah, no, the Whack-A-Mole, because they just resettled this, and I wasn't able to get anything from it. Oh my god, is this going to be a choke point battle? So racial capitals provide special herdstone bonuses, Black Crag, Altdorf, Lothern. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, sounds like fun. So we'll try and settle, like, you know, the Dark Elf capital, maybe move up north. Winning, yeah, and also if you do win battles against armies, yes, that is another way to get it. So there's a couple ways you can get the old mechanics that you're looking for here. The Mighty Gorgon. All right, so they can all be in like group 3. We can have that be the big boy squad. Yeah, I think this is a choke, unfortunately, but we do have tools for fighting that. So the Houndos. Is there any Vanguard options? Can I get them behind enemy lines? Can we go full John Rambo back here? Man, there's like no Vanguard options. They really, really don't want me to cross this river. Is there any ulterior paths? Looks like here there's like a little bit of a path, perhaps. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we can actually cross there. So yeah, we can Vanguard up if we want to, just to exchange fire. So let's kind of do this right at the riverbank here. And okay, these guys can't Vanguard, so they're gonna have to run the old-fashioned way. Harpies can come up. Start battle. Let's do it. Oh, they're not even gonna secure it. Okay, well that's fine. All right, so yeah, let's just move up. I don't think we need to be too crazy here. The army's pretty damn weak that we're fighting. Have we gotten the secret cow level yet? No, we haven't. We haven't. No secret cow level. It's on the way though. Don't you worry. The dogs are going to try and sneak through, although I thought there was a path over there they could take, but I suppose not. Okay, so let's get the doggies in there. Who let the dogs out? Let's go, my hounds, go! Alright, so yeah, we got a pretty scary little squad of things here at the moment. So let's go ahead and move our archers up. The Bray Shaman is a little bit behind. He's a little bit slower. He's trying his best. He's not the swiftest of people. Alright, so we just need to make sure we don't get pounded by Dark Shard Fire. That really is the most important thing. But now we just kind of sweep in the back with the hounds, and the harpies can fly over as well. And we can just get the goon squad in there and have some fun. Let's go party. Let's do it. All right. Vile Tide. Go ahead and use that on you. And then back here, these hounds can kind of keep sweeping. Attack. Attack. And yeah, that's pretty good so far. So we send in the monster squad. The Monstars. Welcome to the Space Jam. All right, cool. Pulling back here. Pulling you guys around, just looking for freebies wherever we can. Harpies should be able to fly over and cause some disruption. And it looks like the initial advance of the Druchii has been thwarted by the mighty Beastmen. Happy moves resound in the valley once more. TAUROX does not have base ward save, but his freakish durability is represented by having 130 armor. He also has the brass body ability, which basically gives him ward save. It gives him 40 or 44% ward save, I can't quite remember, but it's very, very good. So you can see how we're just disrupting the archer line with our hounds, which again are extremely, you know, we can just lose them and not care at all, right? So Harpy's getting back up, taking minimal damage here. We do have another Vile Tide off ye old cooldown, so let's pull forward and do it to it. And yeah, look at that. Hounds doing their part. We don't even need to use these units yet, really. We can just go chase here if we want to. Go chase here. Hounds can pursue them. Just make sure they don't come back. And now we can go ahead and use the Vile Tide right here on top of these guys. Get some damage. We'll see. We kind of missed it a little. Nope, still hit. Okay. So we're going to use the Blood Beast. Blood Beast. Rob Zombie. All right, hounds are fighting swords, which is very, very janky. And these houndos should be able to jump on these shards of darkness here. This is a city battle, so we don't need to worry too much about that. We could just kind of clean up the scraps and then be good from there. All right, and yeah, I do plan on doing some head-to-head campaigns sometime in the next couple months, like a Beastman versus someone. So I'll do like maybe like Morker, like Kazrak or something, just for the memes, right? I think it'd be pretty fun. All right, so let's get our character squad just to go in and punish that character. Just give the favor back and chase down those shards of darkness here while the Harpies do their business. And yeah, we do have the Devolve ability, so Devolve again will lower the combat stats of this character. And then the Big Bull should be able to do it. So we didn't even have to use our melee force, which is good because there is another army nearby. So I want to make sure we get that. So let's go. Hounds, move on over. I have no idea what you're doing, just chasing down units. TAUROX, come on. You're the Brass Bull. You are Khorne's mighty chosen. For once, the Chaos Gods are giving the Beastmen some attention. You should really, really capitalize on this moment, which doesn't come often. Yes. No, we're allowed to show you all this good stuff now. Yeah. All right. And there you have it. The Brass Bull has claimed victory. We took some minor losses, probably just some of the Ungors that got into combat, or maybe some of the Hounds, but overall, we're ready to fight another 20 stack if we need to. We are. So I need both Beastmen DLCs to play TAUROX. Yeah, I think you're going to need the Call of the Beastmen, the original one, because that's the one that unlocks the faction overall. But even if you just get Call of the Beastmen, you can still play all the other Beastmen Lords with the new FLC update, which is going to be pretty good. So, yeah, the Jabberslife has a Mortis Engine effect, where if their leadership is below 50%, they take damage. So the Beastmen do have a Mortis Engine effect in multiplayer and in campaign now. All right, raise and advance. So, I mean, my rage is already filled up to the max, right? So a couple armies forming here. Ooh, look at that. Glittering Scales is a good one. Yeah. That's a nice little item for TAUROX. So he's already got that equipped, which is nice. That's why I like to invest in that stuff that kind of gives you the magic goodness. Dark Apothecary is pretty good. Does give you the sweet, sweet casualty replen. And we're, of course, going to make the Gorbel pretty good in combat. We can move a little bit further. Hidden Encampment requires when in view of another faction to army. Oh, okay, so you can't do that. Interesting. So right now, if we perform the ritual, we will get 32. I could keep pushing it up and trying to get here. Yes, this is 25 to 59 is this one. We have a fair amount of dread now too. So this one gives you, when fighting dwarves, wood elves, okay, dark elves and men. That's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty much all your enemies here in this campaign. You do not need the first DLC as you did not... Oh, is that true? Oh, wow. Okay, so maybe you don't need both DLCs. I could be wrong. I always thought you needed both. All right, let's perform the ritual. The ritual, perform it. All right, so now you'll see that defiled ground. All of these regions near the Venom Glade cannot be colonized. Cannot colonize this runes in this region until the associated herdstone is destroyed. What's cool about this too is that as I destroy other, bases within this blood ground, which there's still a couple, they then can't be settled either. So we get the Ritual of Ruin, the Solar Eclipse, which I think is really cool that we did that. I didn't even know it worked like that. Atlas, if you had to be a Beastman Lord, who would you pick to move as? Okay, probably like Morker, because he's like, super powerful in the lore. TAUROX is pretty cool too, but he's, yeah. I don't know. Although, no, you know what? No, I would Malagor, because he can fly and cast spells. Who wouldn't want to be able to fly around as an angry cow, right? Yeah. So we got the markers, which is nice. We did it during the ritual here, which gave us 30% extra, which is quite nice. And now we can go to the Dread and see what we want to unlock, if anything. So I believe we can recruit another army now as well. Yeah, so we can recruit a second army, and now we can get a Doombull, which is cool. So we have Great Bray Shamans. Honestly, they're probably the better choice. Oh, look at this. They have Khorne's Fury. Like, we don't have any lords that have the really good traits. Nurgle's Foul Stink, Confident, Cunning. Khorne's Fury seems like a good one. The Doombulls here have Strong. Strong is good too. Yeah, that's actually really good. So we'll get a Doombull for our second army. Yeah, so apparently you don't need the Beastman DLC to play this. If you just want to play like TAUROX, you could just get the DLC. Yeah, Morker is very gross, but I mean, if you're a Beastman, I mean, your perception of what's gross and what isn't, like, probably isn't that big of a deal. So we'll get the Ungrel Blightheart here. He's good to go. He's a man of the people. We have an aggressive one, but this one's just objectively better. Armor is going to be nice, melee attack, and weapon strength. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to fly, though, Yeah, so we saw all the options. We have a Disciplined is really good, too. Like, from a tactical perspective, this would probably be one of the better ones, like just getting Disciplined and then getting, like, a Minotaur stack. But we're here to show you guys the Doombull, so. All right, so let's get ye old Doombull. One sec, guys. Just need to check something. Hang tight. All right. And looks like we're all set. Cool. So let's get the Doombull. Oh, he's here. So Doombull is the new Lord as well. Do we have any basic stuff for him? Not really. But he's got Bullish Metal, Herd Lord for Minotaurs. He's got similar spells up there, which seem good. And yeah, he's pretty good in combat, obviously. So yeah, he buffs Minotaurs. Melee defense and Gouged Tusks. A little bit more combat focused. Barbed Knuckle Boxing here. And if we look at his stat line, here is what it looks like. He has the Dazed ability, so when he hits something, it basically gets a little something something. All right, so he's going to go to the Herdstone. get the horde action going. You'll notice that we don't have too many options in terms of... yeah, we probably should just encamp. I think I can actually build some stuff now, too. Well, I guess we'll just prepare to move over here. I could go into hidden encamp. No, I cannot. So maybe our two armies fight together and we just like try and take them out here. We'll see. All right, so this will help there. Oh, that kind of cut my movement off. Oh, they might actually be able to reach me now. Well, I'm a little bit concerned. Let's go back into the stance. I don't know how far they can move, so we have to be kind of careful here. No RORs yet. No scary stuff. Also, you'll notice I have a new herdstone, right? So basically, if I can go somewhere else now and start rampaging in that area. So we could go into like the mountains here if I want to take down the wood elves, which I don't feel like fighting wood elves. They'd be kind of annoying, like the Sisters of Twilight. Although that could be kind of fun to go into the mountains and fight the sisters. We could go up north. I think going to the Dark Elf capital sounds a little bit more up my alley. So, oh, Gorgon Ramsey. Oh, okay, it's done. It's done, dude. You nailed it. Gorgon Ramsey. Yeah. I think it's with an H, isn't it? We got Gorgon Ramsey up in this hoe. As an homage to Heir of Carthage, we have Al Gorbel. Shout out to Heir of Carthage. And then we'll think of other names as we go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the Gorbel. What's it called? This guy has some really cool attack animations. All right, so yeah, we're fine. We want to upgrade this next turn. We need to get into encampment, so... All right, let's pass. So we're going to go north. We're going to go take out the Dark Elf capital and then try and set up a herdstone there and see what we can get. Look at Tretch wants a non-aggression pact. Oh, dude, you're so done, bro. The Arwar Carno has stock. Oh, I didn't see that, Billy. Yeah, I didn't see that. Okay, so if we underway here, I want to get both lords in on the action. So we got you, and then we go to world. Okay, so you can actually reach pretty far. We want to get this because the more armies you have, the more dread you can get per turn, right? So you can get some real good action. Get some more archers, and wow, we can actually reach super far right now. I think we still have the buff from that. We don't have lightning strike yet, so it's a little bit precarious. I mean, I could move down here and go, but Ball's Anvil I think is actually, so we got 5 stack there, 24 plus. That's actually a pretty formidable force. So what we'll do is we'll go take out your boy Tretch Craventail here. Yeah, Tretch is going to get it. And we can, you know, jump over here. When they come out into the open, we'll ambush them. But Tretch needs to get the dirty. If somebody takes out the herdstone right now, they can basically resettle everything. So it's important that you protect the herdstone, for sure. The herdstone has a strong garrison. If you have, like, an army... you know, with just a little bit of action going on, like, you're going to be fine. So, yeah, both of these are colonized by Tretch right now. So, next turn, we'll get in there and give him the dirty. So, we have army capacity now. Rewards of Dread. So, new Horde armies are raised with Horde encampment buildings at level 2. That's pretty good. It's okay. Lord and Heroes are recruited at rank 5. I could have done that, but honestly, I'd rather save my Dread. Yeah, and this is all, like, Lord. This one gives me an extra army, so you can get, like, a third army much quicker. I could also just save up for Morker, which I probably should do this. I should probably just save up for Morker. I can also, this increases capacity. Yeah, recruitment capacity for all the characters. So Wargore, Gorbel, and Bray Shaman. Okay. Itemization. Is there anything really cool I want to get? The Champion's Essence seems pretty good, but I only have 10,000 gold right now, and it also gives healing. Ooh, that's such a good item. Check out this item. Oh my god, it gives you healing and perfect vigor? That's so freaking good. But I only have 10k right now. I could increase capacity for these like various units, but I don't think any of them are worth it really, to be honest. So we're just gonna pass and just keep building up this guy's army with mainly chaff, and then he can just follow around your boy and, you know. Yeah. We'll probably do a better herdstone. That one wasn't too bad to upgrade, so maybe we'll go that way. I do want to get Morker though eventually. I think leveling up a Doombull is cool though as well. Morker is very strong. Okay, Tretch has a couple armies here, but I'm not too concerned about, you know, low-level Tretch armies. And look at the movement. It's pretty insane. So we could go for the Circle of Destruction. In the circle, the mighty circle, the beastmen feast tonight. So if I set up another herdstone nearby, what I noticed is it kind of like screws up the other herdstone and allows them to resettle until you do the ritual. So I'm probably going to go north and do the next one. But let's go ahead and look at items, upgrades. Yeah, this is good. We could purchase these two. Herdstones erected at level 3. Which I believe herdstones actually have recruitment infrastructure. Yeah, see, if you have a level 3 herdstone, check this out. If I do the level 3 herdstone, I can actually recruit giants and chaos spawn. And then if I get Morker, he gets extra spawn. So it seems pretty strong. Alright, so Skaven do have that ambush ability though, which is kind of scary. Hotek's column is a capital, but Malagor is really strong, but let me show you something. Morker has the Shadow Gave. So basically, he gets extra chaos spawn, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't say it here, actually. Maybe he doesn't. We could do the Wicked Witch, too. Yeah, maybe we do Malagor, because I'm not seeing that he gets the extra chaos spawn limitations, which is why I wanted to recruit him. And nobody likes Kazrak, so... Yeah, we'll do the level 3 Herdstone, so then when we settle the next one. I could just ignore Tretch and go north and set up another Bloodground up here in the Dark Elf lands. But taking the city is going to be hard, actually, because my army is pretty low tier. And the Dark Elf capital city is very, very nasty. If I took both armies and just backstab it, I think I could get it. Currently, I'm at war with the Dark Elves down here. I think, how many bases do they have? Just 2. Okay, they're pretty weak sauce. These guys will probably go after the Herdstone, is my only concern. Yeah, so how many bases does Tretch have? Let's see. Tretch going to give it to you. Oh, he's only got 2. So these are Tretch's only bases. Okay, so we can wipe Tretch off the board right now. You have any RORs we can recruit here? So what we'll do for now is just get like a little bit of this, and then he can go up to the Circle of Destruction and take that out. Meanwhile, TAUROX is going to go here and just give the dirty. Henry, love your content. Just subbed a few days ago. Hey, welcome, man. Welcome. No, we're just going to take this Skaven out because they're still within the blood grounds. So, yeah, Morker gets +2 spawn. I know, it doesn't say it on the tooltip. Our Chaos Spawn, the extra Chaos Spawn, our Morker skill. Okay. Let's go ahead and evaluate what's in here now. Okay, it's pretty crap. This is like just a 1 stack here. Can we actually reach Tretch? Dude, we can reach Tretch right now. Oh, Tretch, buddy, you're in some trouble. You're in a little bit of trouble, homie. Oh my god, can we really reach him? Why can we not attack him? You guys seeing this? Okay, so I'm in the ambush stance. I can't click on Tretch. I guess I have to declare war first, huh? Okay. Alright, Tretch, I'm sorry. I want the trait for defeating you. And once I do take out Tretch here, I will be able to, you know, basically deal with all this, so. Good night, sweet prince. Okay. Oh my god, I ended too close to the city. It's fine. We can actually do both. So we'll take out the column. We'll get the extra movement. So this is walled. If I auto, though, I'm going to lose much more than I should. So we're going to fight this. I'm not going to set up my next Herdstone until I get to the north. I'm going to go set it up in the Dark Elf area. And then I'm going to really, really make that one of my serious things. And, yeah, this is actually fine, because we can take out the city and the army at the same time, and then we can just use the raise in advance and then just go fight Tretch right after, which will give us multiple battles in 1 turn, therefore helping our Rampage, which we haven't really claimed any benefits from. So, Tobizzle, hey Turin, thanks for all the content. Just wanted to ask if you can upgrade unit capacities as much as you want. You know, I haven't experimented with that, so that's something that together today we will find out. All right, so let's do this. Let's get our little character squad here. Move you guys back. Who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof. Alright, so 2. Get our crappy infantry, which, you know, are necessary at times. And we'll start you here, and start battle. Alright, so let's go over here and then have them go to the gatehouse. Move you guys up like so, move you guys up like so. And do this. Go straight for the Empire. Now, this is just the Haggard Skaven. This is Tretch. He has 2 bases, both of which are like within striking distance, so. Alright, cool. So the Raiders will get in position. We'll take them out. We have to fight another battle. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, they summoned just rats over there, just in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, for once I'm playing a faction that doesn't really care about that. You're just like, alright, whatever, dude, you know? So we'll let the Raiders kind of saturate in, soften them up a little bit. You know, Beastmen aren't, you know, all stupid. They got some tactics. Alright, so the Hounds are backstabbing the gate there, so we'll do that real quick. We could probably honestly get army losses here just by doing this. Alright, so we get the Vile Tide on the gatehouse. Let's send the boys in. Looks like we've done enough damage. I don't need to sit here for 45 minutes and do this. You guys don't need to see that. All right, let's go, crew. Charge the gates. The mighty Gorgon. Do you guys remember Anchorman 2? The second Anchorman movie, when they have the news anchor fight and like the History Channel just shows up and they're like, oh yes, we have the mighty Minotaur. Like Liam Neeson is like, and they have like the ghost of like Stonewall Jackson and stuff. Kind of reminds me of that. All right. Yes, the vile tide is upon us. Use the blood beast. Here he comes. Such a cool ability. Roasting ye old rattos. All right, so let's go ahead and just shoot them if we can. And now we just fast forward, I think. Yeah, just get in there and... Oh, that's not Tretch, that's the Warlock Engineer. All right, cool. So we have another spell here in a second. That should be army bosses. Come on. Get the rat. Well, that's actually just the Morphage the Insane. How are the doggos doing? Did they get in? Were the dogs let out? We'll find out. Well, the Gorgon's pretty cool. Haven't really had to fight anything good enough for it to actually like shine. It's mostly been just, chaff units and shit. Still a big terror-causing monster that regenerates, so can't complain. All right, let's get on you. Start beating down the Rat Master. Come on. Yeah, he should go down pretty quick to this kind of focus fire from all the crew. Ungor Raiders can just sit out here and just keep shooting, and yeah, there's not really any point to get in here and fight. Although, what do we have? We have some dudes here. Yeah, maybe they'll be able to shoot. All right, so yeah, this is the army that was nearby. So we actually need to kill this guy because it was an army, and it'll retreat if we don't get him. So. All right, Minotaurs, go, go, go. We can bring the Hounds in at this point, I think. What are the Morphage the Insane here? They're just kind of chilling while we focus them down. Yeah, once we take out this guy, though, that should be just fine. Minotaur is actually not very good against these type of units, but I think we should be able to get him. Yeah, cool. A great victory has been won this day. Oh, maybe we can get the rat. Let's let TAUROX get in there and get the attack animation. Oh, he's going to get away. It's fine. That'll actually just give us an extra battle, which is useful. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to use the Doombull in like the next turn or two, so you guys will get to see him. Stats of the Gorgon, we will show you here. Let's see if I can pull up the unit card here. No, I can't. Oh no. The dogs next door sense the Beastman. They can smell it. Petition to name the Gorbel Muroy Jenkins. Oh, we already named the Gorbel, but I can name the Bray Shaman that for you, bud. I got you, Atlas. All right, so let us raise and advance. So that army will get away, unfortunately, but we'll be there to get him. So harsh rampage is achieved. Whoa, why did he run so far? Goddamn. Oh, that sucks. Well, we ran super far away from Tretch. Can we go into hidden encampment here? We can actually go into hidden encampment, which was kind of funny. So we have reached the tier 1 rampage, which I'm gonna just save up for the big Papa one. But right now we could get like a couple cool army abilities and things like that if we were so inclined, right? Okay, so we actually have the quest for the Rune Tortured Axes already. The Doombull. Okay. Yeah, we can give you the Doombull, buddy. Leroy Jenkins. That makes sense. Very Leroy Jenkins type character. All right, so he's recruiting. We're getting a bunch of dread per turn. We're up to 1,200. TAUROX getting extra heavy here. Unholy Resilience is quite good. Get the casualty replan on the characters, which will be doing most of the fighting, right? And melee defense is always the way, so we're going to do that for now, and then we'll just kind of pop out of the bushes next turn and ambush Tretch. Tretch will probably resettle this city, and then we can go in there and just raze it to the ground once again. I will check my items, yeah. All right. Wolfric returns to Monkey. So we actually are being raided right now. Interesting. Not that it matters too much. Looks like the Dark Elves are trolling us in the south. Okay, so this is actually a serious issue here. So we need to get over there. How fast can we go if we go there? I don't know if I can hold here. The Venom Glade has a pretty good garrison with like high tier units and Centaurs, so I think I could, but it's not going to be an easy fight. So yeah, we got to go back and deal with those Dark Elves. We can come and farm the Skaven again a little bit later on. All right, so I am in the trees, which is unfortunate. Underway, raiding stance, ambush. I think 2 beast paths will get us there. Yeah, because when I switch into the Juggernaut raiding, it seems to eat my movement. And if I had my movement eaten right now, that would actually be really bad. Okay, so yeah, this column is currently Defiled Blood Ground. So you can see now that I've destroyed this, he cannot actually recolonize that. So Tretch can't get in there and take that, which is really good. I think this guy should be able to take the Venom Glade and, like, defend it. I think he should. So what do we have? We have, like, a 13 stack plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. Okay, so we have pretty equal units. Plus, I think we have the Bray Shaman in there, too, which is cool. All right, so let's just kind of jam over there. Next turn, we should be able to reach. Low Bestial Rage. And oh, is it in this army? Okay. Yeah, he's not happy. If I go into low rage, let's see what happens. The Horde will struggle to attract followers. Okay, and then I think you just struggle to grow with growth. Okay, that's not a problem. It's not. It's who cares? Not a big deal. Let's recruit some units just in case that stack does survive. All right, looks fine. The banner is something you got to buy, so don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, no, I want to buy some items for sure, but I'm also saving my money for upgrades. Here we go. Will the Lizardman AI actively seek me out? I'm not sure. I don't know if they can even see the Herdstone is another thing too. These Dark Elves, but we need to take them out, otherwise, you know. Huh, this is gonna be a fight. We do have the Bray Shaman. We got Gores, which is nice. It's all Dread Spears. Okay. Let's fight it. This is an important one. We don't want to lose this. I mean, look, if we lose, it's not a huge deal because what we can do is create a new Herdstone here at a higher rank. So even if we do lose this, it's not the end of the world, but it would be a little bit annoying. I think we should be able to win it, although that's a lot of Dread Spears, and on this battle difficulty, they're a pain in the butt to remove. Yeah, Fear Spear. Yeah, pretty annoying. We do have the Blood Ground in this region too, I think, so they should have a leadership penalty, which hopefully will help us kill them a little bit quicker. We'll see. All right, so what spells? I wonder what spells we have on the Shaman. Oh, look at that. We actually have Vile Tide. Okay, that's huge. The fact that we have Vile Tide here is really, really nice. All right, and the Gores will be super efficient. Gore Herds are excellent at killing these type of chaff units. Granted, again, I don't have the benefit the AI does, but that's all right. So we're just going to do more of a traditional deployment. Normally, you know, there's a lot of ways to cheese the AI with deployments, but I don't think we need to do it here. I don't know, maybe. Here's the Doombull. You guys want to see what he looks like with his brass knuckles? Yeah, it's time for Mulroy Jenkins. This is where I feel like in every campaign we do, there's always like a legend, right? There's like one character who's like a side character. It's like Chilfroy or Hugrim Red Axe in our other campaign. You know, there's always one like legend. And this is the legend of Mulroy Jenkins. So spears, what we're going to do with the dogs is we're going to run them over to the second army and actually use them as a bit of a distraction Carnifex. So we get this. Looks fine. Centaurs are just going to collapse on the back of formations, and Harpies can do, you know, a similar thing. All right, you guys can be in reserve, which is totally fine. All right, seems like a party. Let's do it. All right, so we're moving up. They are the attackers. Harpies going as well, and now we can take you guys downtown. And we're going to take the Hounds and just run circles near them, and try and get them to fight. We could obviously corner camp. You know, there's a lot of fun stuff we could do in that regard, but I only do that if the campaign's on the line usually. Yeah, we need to engage this Druchii army though before it meets up with the other one. Granted, getting them together might not be bad either. Harpies will trigger the rear charge penalty, so I wish I could look at their stats. Foudart the Gore Dweller is the name of my dude here. Okay. So let's go run a little bit of interference. Harpies can go over here, see if we can get any freebies. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better not cry. Telling you why Papa Gorbel's coming to town. All right, let's get in there. Yes. Oh yeah, look at him. Get that punch into that formation. We need the Bray Shaman to get up here like ASAP. The Bray Shaman has work to do. What are these, Corsairs? Yeah, they don't have any. They don't have any of the traditional goods. Okay, so we need to like make them interested in the Hounds and then just do our thing there. Unfortunately, they have the high ground, which really does suck. Harpies are going to go first round on this unit here. These Corsairs. You see how like we're kind of trying to keep them interested, and then we just pull back. That's like the jam there. All right, cool. So we crumped one unit, which is awesome because of Big Papa Gorbel. So now we need to just kind of like start blobbing them up. And the Raiders reposition a little bit. You guys can reposition like so. Surrounds, and the Centaurs can come down from the hills. And these Houndos need to like just kind of disconjoint their army. Go forth, live long and prosper. We can't overcast though, which is a shame, but there's definitely some really good Vile Tide targets like right in the center there. Oh, that's so good. All right, so let's go ahead and slam into the back. Space jam him. I don't mind the dude doing his thing there. Hounds are definitely occupying some attention. Get a nice little rear charge, but we're going to stay just basically to benefit from the charge bonus for a second, and then we're going to retreat. All right, let's pull you back. Corsairs will give you the business, so we need to make sure that's potentially a little bit better. All right, so let's go ahead and do this, and then the Centaurs can charge down here. These Centaurs need to pull back because there are a lot of dreaded Dread Spears there. And I don't have the Blood Beast ability, unfortunately, so I can't escape quite as easily, but Doombull needs to come and, you know, get some good fighting in here, so we'll see what we can accomplish. All right, so we get a nice little punch on those guys for now. Let's pull you in. I think we had some reserves back here, so we can kind of move those guys up, pull you guys back this way. And yeah, we need another Vile Side here. So let's go ahead and drop this right in the center of that formation. Harpies could attack. We'll trickle in the Harpies. We'll do some Reaganomics. All right, move you guys back. Raiders, pull back here. And yeah, now we can just kind of move in with them. These are Corsairs. Shooting the Corsairs here will be nice. Okay, so a very messy fight. There's a lot of shit going on here. Unfortunately, some of the Centaurs are getting caught out, which we need them for the later stages of the game. All right, let's go get those Dread Spears. Pull in, pull you guys back, get our caster back as well. We have our poor archers struggling here, and yeah, let's just shoot into whatever we can. It is a shit ton of Dread Spears. All right, Harpies, where can we go? Looks like Centaurs did their best to shatter those guys. Shattering is important, so any unit that we can break here, we're going to do our best to try and punish. And the Raiders are pretty quick, so we can actually get some effective kiting with these units. All right, so we got a Blob Fight here. Let's get all of you shooting into the Corsairs. Pull back the caster a little bit and do another Vile Tide right on top of them. We need to shatter them. Come on, give me those shatters. Pull back this way. Again, just trying to like disconjoint their army a little bit. And how is the Doombull doing? The Doombull seems to be doing pretty darn well for himself, performing quite valiantly in battle. But we need to kind of pull back at this point, so let's go ahead and retreat back this way, retreat back this way. We can get some of the Gores moving back in, and we have our nice little goon squad here. Maybe we could do something with that. All right, Doombull, I think it's time for you to make your leave of this particular engagement. Centaurs chasing down units, really looking for some isolations here. Let's run back this way, back this way, back this way, just fan out. The Gores have re-engaged, and do we have another Vile Tide? We do, so we just need to like look for dense pockets of troops here if we can. And yeah, we should be able to actually just finish off these Dread Spears. And let's get these guys moving that way. Am I surrounded by... Yeah, we need to get out of there, man. I was taking a lot of spear damage. Okay, so now we can just start shooting here. Hopefully just collapse on these guys and just, you know, get some isolations out in the open field. We're getting some okay work in. It's a little bit of a messy fight. It's a little bit messy, but that's okay. So we have a couple units that did their job there. So Hounds are going to swarm in from all angles. We'll get Harpies swarming as well. Should be able to get a good Beastman Ambush over here. Very similar to like how Beastmen often play in multiplayer. Ooh, this isn't good though. We don't want to be losing you. That would be really bad to lose my caster this early. All right, so that'll knock him back. That should help him escape here. Let's go ahead and see if we can push and just get our caster out. So run this way, and then I believe we have some infantry that have made their way back in. All right, so yeah, the swarming went well here. We're able to break a couple units very quickly. Pull you back, and this is not good. Our caster needs to escape that situation. All right, let's just take out these Dread Spears here, and then you guys can go after these ones. Yeah, the damn caster. He just needs to push out. He's only infantry size, so he's not going to be like super great at getting out of those situations, right? All right, set up the Raiders. Okay, he escaped. He escaped. What a hero. It's a hero that Gotham needs. All right, so Gores, you guys go ahead and fight. You guys pan out here, and you guys pan out like here. You got the Harpies swarming everywhere. I think the Harpies will be the MVPs. I think they'll do very well for us here. All right, is there anything loose we can shoot here? Let's just like shoot with our Raiders for a second. Keep the Hounds in reserve. Keep that caster running. And Vile Tide right there. We can't reach. Okay, that's fine. No problem. Okay, taking a macro look at the battlefields. We are fighting for the pride of the Herdstone here. This is an important one. Let's get you back up on the hill. Looks like this army is kind of washing amongst the walls of our Beastmen Bray herd here. So we'll do an Alpha Strike. A couple units like so. You guys can kind of keep running, because that's what's cool about the Raiders and all the Beastmen in general. We have like a much faster force, so we can definitely cause some mayhem. All right. So what kind of damage are we getting? We have another Vile Tide. Let's go ahead and pop it. Should be able to finish off that little pocket of troops. Houndos have done their part. Yeah, that was a good Vile Tide, baby. That was a money one right there. Raiders pull back. You guys kind of absorb. You guys pull back here. Corsair infantry are kind of quick though. The Dark Elf infantry, so we gotta, you know, put some respect on their name here. Alright, so what are those dread spears? The dreaded dread spears. Alright, so just looking for like weak pockets basically. These are all shattered now, so we could just swarm them with hounds. Looks like our raiders also were able to accumulate some ammo. Could we peel over here is the question. Now let's swarm in, see if we can salvage that situation. Is there anywhere to run here? Oh, looks like there is, okay. No problem. Alright, shooting in. I think we got this. It's looking like they're kind of like, you know, they have some random shit all over the map here, but, you know, we'll get you guys drifting about. I think Big Papa Doombull and the fact that my caster is alive is really nice. Oh, a little chill wind coming in. A little chilly. Oh, it is a sorceress character, too. That's actually really good for us. The sorceress will be very, very easy for Big Papa to take down. Alright, wild side there. No problem. Centaurs and Centaurs here. Let's go ahead and just run across. Run you guys across as well. Yeah, we just got a big ugly Zerg. The Hound units are actually proving to be pretty valuable, so. Oh, no, 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 stop! They had moved by the time I casted it. Although it still looks like it partially hit home. Dude, Muroy Jenkins is doing great this battle, guys. He is a very strong start to his legacy building. A very, very strong start. Alright, let's put you guys here, pull you back. I honestly think we can just Zerg now. You just, actually, as a matter of fact, do this. That'll lower their combat stats, and then we can go for the caster, which may actually trigger army losses. Although it looks like there's still a fair amount of shit around. And we really want to make sure we actually chase down every possible unit we can, because these armies will, looks like we got caught in the corner. Oh, it looks like there's a character over there who's probably honestly just going to die. Alright, so, let's go. Keep giving the dirty. Pile in, caster. Yes. Our archers have rallied to an extent. It looks like some Corsairs are back, which is a little bit annoying. Spear units moving back across to engage against the Dread Spears, and life's good, man. I know, it's weird for me to be up this early. I have to say, I'm not a morning person. I've always hated mornings. In high school, I played football, and we had to get up, like, for weights, and just, like, I was always just, like, miserable. I'm a creature of the night. Like, I enjoy sitting in the silence of night. Although last night, I was like, all right, I'm going to go to bed at midnight and, you know, get, like, at least 6 hours of sleep, and then, like, I guess some homeless person was in the street in front of my house, like, singing, literally at, like, 4 a.m., just screeching, and I was like, oh, you gotta love L.A. This is truly what life's all about. But yeah, you know, that's just how it goes. Alright, so yeah, I think we're okay. We got a couple raiders that are back in business here. We can have them pile in and start shooting. And it looks like that character is gone. The Gore Herd's up in the top. Did lose to that character, it looks like. That's a shame. Let's move you guys back in. The Houndos have done their bit. Let's go after you. Set up the raiders, and we can start shooting over here. Nope, we don't want to engage there. That's actually losing engagement. Hopefully Big Papa can finish off that character, and we still have our Vile Tide caster. So any more blobs, we can do that. I just love nighttime, like sitting at night, like painting miniatures or playing chess or like things like that. Like it's just it's so peaceful, you know. Yeah, it's like therapeutic. We need to kill this caster, so hopefully our boy can do it quickly. All right, that's fine. A little bit of ammo going there. We need to kind of keep tabs on a lot of these units. Okay, let's shoot you guys. Those are just Dread Spears. The dreaded Dread Spears. And Hounds, come down here and just sweep them up. Sweep up the old scraps. Where's Muroy? Muroy has done his job, so he can pull back across now. I know, the Vin Diesel memes are taking over. Like, every Facebook page I follow, you know, is like a Vin Diesel family meme. Which is pretty funny, actually. If I had been more topical and on top of things, I definitely could have done something with the thumbnail. Like, have the Beastman family, you know, like all the lords. But alas, I failed you guys in that respect, so my apologies. Yeah, no, it's so funny. I know. Our neighbor's dog is all angry. What are you angry about, Chihuahua? You have a good life. Your owners love you. Okay. That was a pretty scrappy battle. I was not expecting such a ferocious showdown here so early. We can move over here and get one of those good old... But this will soften them up, you know, and then we can hopefully gear out our second army to... oh, come on, give me a little bit closer here, please. Ethan, you know, I played the original Dota on the Warcraft 3 modded, you know, system, but I never actually did play the standalone game of Dota, which of course became massively popular. Well, shit, that was a lot of Dread Spears to get through. How deep are we? I don't know, like 10 turns or something. We were having a pretty rapid pace up until this shit happened, until we got attacked by 2 Druki Dread Spear stacks, which was with our weaker army. But Muroy Jenkins is proving to be very formidable. Kind of makes me sad that, you know, there's talk of replacing him with with Morker. I think maybe we'll just keep him because I'm very attached to Muroi now, and I think we'll get, you know, Morker as our third lord. Does Morker have a unique stance? Yeah, so I know in Morker's campaign he has a stance where he can like he basically causes attrition to like all the units nearby, which is pretty good. Yeah, so you could like just like sit there with Morker and like in the stance and like lower the garrisons down to like the point of just being terrible, and then you can finish him off here. All right, Muroi can come back here. You need to get that Viletide down. Very good. Viletide's a great ability. All right, Chase. Chase, let's get here. Where you at? So let's just have you guys chase down units. Hopefully, I don't think they'll be in range of our other guy, which is a shame. Of TAUROX to come in and just give him the dirty. Should have another Viletide here in a second. So we'll pop this on a bunch of units before we get in there, hopefully. Let's pull back so we don't get popped. Yeah, okay, now we go in and finish him. What is this? Wow, that's like a full Dreadspear unit, jeez. That is indeed a full Dreadspear unit. If they can't resettle the areas with the stone, what about allies? You know, I don't think they can be colonized by anyone. So if you're going to be playing a co-op campaign, you probably want to be playing with someone who doesn't care, like Norska, like, you know, someone like that, basically. All right, we did it. Holy shit, that was a scrappy fight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. You know, we didn't have to cheese them too bad either. We just kind of played the old-fashioned way. All right, that is the Lord, I think. So we're chasing because these armies are going to have the capabilities of falling back here, and Muroi is going to be a little bit too beat up to actually follow up here. Yeah. Yeah, Malagor is fun too. I don't know. We'll have to do a poll. When the time comes to recruit one of those guys, we'll do like a group consensus. That was a nice little 15-minute battle, huh? Well, you could be doing a Beastman co-op campaign. Or not Beastman, but like Norska or something. Yeah, but yeah, generally Beastman wouldn't ally with anyone else. So there were Corsairs in there too. Corsairs, I mean, this one got 1,000 value. Got 1,000 value. Hey, Alexander, thank you for the 10. Appreciate that. You used one of those disturbing YouTube emojis. We will go ahead and... All right. Okay, they've been scattered to the wind. Muroi has done his part. Our Beastman allies running around enjoying life. Happy, free-range grazing. Okay, oh, look at that. We got a challenge completed, so we can go to our panel. Blood of an Empire Lord. Okay, Chaos Corruption all characters. Yeah, I don't know if I want to lose Chaos... What is this? Bestial Rage all armies? Nobles of the Empire worship the ruinous powers, carrying the favor and hope of a heretical boon. Ah, interesting. So, Chaos Corruption for 2 turns is not that useful, honestly. Yeah, we'll just take this, I guess. Alright, Doombull! Gargantuan hooves. Get those big hooves a-beaten. Can we chase down these armies? Oh, it looks like we actually can. Okay, so maybe Muroi just handles this shit, huh? Oh, Potion of Healing on Muroi! I know I should give it to TAUROX, but I feel like Muroi has nothing. He needs a little something something. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Atlas, Muroi's the chosen cow, he is. Ying Zhao, thank you for the 5-er. Appreciate it. Alright, so yeah, we still have rats up here. TAUROX wants to go north and set up another herdstone. Ideally, if this guy can become a strong, independent, you know, type of dude, we take out this. Because I know, you can tell if there's somebody there by seeing this. So you know there's somebody there. I think Muroi can take out these guys now. Like, he didn't... Most of his army's pretty healthy here, actually. No ogres, which is a shame, but... The Skaven are here, too. Tretch might come with his 20 stack, but... Let's go ahead, take out this. Yeah, so we're going to go here. Get the Sword of Cain. Yeah, that's actually potentially a good idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and auto-resolve this. Take like 0 damage. Raise and advance, which I feel is the way. Why can I not set up a Hearthstone here? Making Hearthstones... Okay. Constructed in existing blood grounds. Okay, so I have to go to a new blood ground. You can't like do 2 in the same region and double dip. Alright. So, Lightning Strike, just in case. We have to fight, like, Malekith and, like, some scary dudes up north. Let's do the Viletide. Erevan, thanks for the stream. Happy cow noises. Yeah, the cows are actually happy for once. This is perplexing. I'm so used to just perpetual sorrow, the state of perpetual sorrow they live in. Okay, so yeah, now your boy here. I would actually like some ogre mercenaries with this army. Can we go into hidden encampment and upgrade? Yeah, okay, so we can actually go tier 3 now, guys. We can get some good buildings. This gives us more Bray Shaman capacity, which I think is good. But let's do this, and let's get Bray Shaman capacity. All right, so next, let's go take you out. Should be an easy auto. Or I could just fight it. No, that's. Who are we kidding? Okay. Yeah. Get the rage. I know he was pretty low on the bestial rage, but look at that. Okay, check this out, guys. Okay, we're good. Yeah, just refresh it real quick. It should subside. So I'm gonna wait until you guys get back. Just refresh, yeah, refresh. Oh. So I actually got a Gift of Chaos, which is like just, it gives him poison. Slug skin. Yeah, poison got nerfed. Poison went down to 15%. One sec, guys. One sec. Okay, so we got the slug skin. It is time. Gift of Chaos whilst we wait. Turin, get that going. Yeah, we are. We can't quite reach the city, which is a little bit obnoxious. Which means this army will probably remuster. So I will use this time to move a little bit further up with Muroy Jenkins, who is also going to be blessed by evil because he wants all the goods. Although we could just go straight combat with him. Muroy could go straight combat. You know, I think that's good. I like blessed by evil, and like the casualty replan and all that is really good. All right, so if we want to hidden encamp, we're so close to reaching it, man. But we can't be hidden until discovered, okay. Yeah, we're just so close. So darn close to reaching it. Okay, we're just gonna go here and then... That should be okay. Yep, that'll be good. That'll get our stack going. We don't really care to get gore herds. Here we have some other building options, but I'm going to save my money. I mean, what could I get? Going up here to get a Wargore is potentially nice. Minotaur tech will come soon, though. We'll get that pretty damn fast. How could the save and settle if you had a Hearthstone? They didn't. Because I hadn't destroyed that settlement. It just looked like it was unsettled. Yeah. So, let me see. Lich109 says to look at enemy stats, close on the enemy, click on the ground. Yeah, thank you. You want peace, do you? Dude, Muroy's coming for that ass. He's did I just say that out loud? Yes, he is. He's coming, dude. It's time. All right. So, yeah, see, they already have a little army mustering, but we can get in there pretty quick and probably seal the deal. As far as Bray Shaman recruitment goes, you'll notice we can't do it right now. Cheap Coffee, my favorite content creator. Hope you're doing good these days. I'm doing as good as I can. Yeah, there's some hardship in life, but we're getting there. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the dreaded Dread panel. We're going to go ahead and increase the capacity of Bray Shamans by +1, which will allow us to send a second Bray Shaman. We should be able to recruit them now. Yep, pretty damn cool. Determines Khorne's Fury is in combat. Unsatiated Bloodlust. Ooh! That's so good. Guys, check this shit out. Plus 10% weapon strength for all Minotaur units. Oh my god. That's so good. So, yeah, he's going down here. He's going to go join this army. This guy's already kind of leveled up. That's why I want. I think he's disciplined too. Yeah, discipline is also very good. All right, so time for your boy to just get going, man. He's had a nice little adventure here. We can upgrade this, which will give us extra dread per turn. We can also get the Minotaur tech, which opens up Gorebull recruitment and Giant. Ooh, Giants are pretty terrible in campaign, though. But Giant plus opens up the Gorgon tree. Wargores are okay. They're just like combat characters. There's nothing terribly special about them. Yeah. You should upgrade your Hearthstones to get Minotaurs. Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. So I know if you get the higher tier Hearthstones, they give you different recruitment infrastructure too. Let me go ahead and see what the tree is like. So yeah, if we get level 4, we can actually just recruit Minotaur straight out of that. So we're going to go to the Rewards of Dread. I'm fine. I want to level up my Doombull. He's the new guy in the block. We can get the Legendary Lords later. We're going to go ahead and upgrade the Herdstone here. So our Herdstones will now be built at level 2. Yeah, we'll do TAUROX's quest battle today. Yes, we will. So you'll also notice that now that I upgraded that, I can upgrade my existing Herdstones to level 2 for free, which is really nice. It improves the garrison, which makes them very tough to kill. It gives you recruitment capacity, movement within that blood region. It's very, very good. Okay, so let's get ya boy. I know Tretch is chilling over here. None of these places can be resettled at the moment. But TAUROX is going to go north to set up a second Herdstone, and Muroy Jenkins is going to be down here just like handling business, basically. His army isn't that great, but yeah, I need to move over here. I need to like keep at least 10%, I believe. So we have our new guy. He's gonna go join the party. Alrighty, so what do we want to upgrade? We can get Wargors pretty soon. We could get the dreaded Dread building, which gives us Cacophonous Assault. When attacking, applies temporary penalties to the enemy army's leadership and melee defense. Ooh, that's really good, actually. But you know, we're all about that Minotaur action. Minotaurs will give us extra Gorbul recruitment, so we could use Dread to get extra Gorbuls if we want. And of course, Minotaurs are really, really fun in this campaign, so. But again, going for monsters like Cygors and Gorgons all seem strong too. I mean, there's so many options here, but we're just going to go for the Minotaur tech for now. And we have this. Consume Order. This helps with Lore of Beasts, Shadow, and Death for all characters, and Wild too, and also gives you Winds of Magic reduction for all those spells, so I think that should be okay. Next up, we go to Val's Anvil. Should be able to do it. I don't think it's going to give me a good auto. Wow. Shit really doesn't like me. Okay, so the Gift of Chaos is actually, it's like a banner. Okay. Yeah, no, we definitely win this. We definitely win this. Let's do it. The Rise of Muroy. I know. Forget TAUROX. Muroy is the man of the hour now. Turin, when do we get Jabberslice and when do we name it Slobber? Yeah, it'll happen. I don't know if it'll happen in this stream, but yeah. TAUROX's faction name is the Slaughterborn Tribe. Yeah, the Slaughterborn Tribe. All right, news team assemble. Let's go. And thank you guys all for joining, by the way. This has been fun. I know there's a ton of creators doing content today, and the fact that you guys have chosen to spend your valuable time with me means a lot. Thank you guys. All right, let's give them the dirty, man. It's time. So what we do is we run the hounds on the flanks. The hounds are basically just a distraction. And yeah, you know, your boy here he's got it. Muroy has a healing potion now. He is not messing around. Muroy's stealing the show. He's taking over the campaign. Like, who cares about the other shit? You know, setting up herd zones. Like Muroy is where it's at. So yeah, we can be aggressive with him now too, since we have the healing potion. He's got 108 leadership right now. Also does poison damage, which is really nice. So you'll notice this is a tactic for any of you guys who are new to the game. If you're fighting a hard AI battle and you have the micro to handle this, you can basically just run hounds, and you'll look at like a huge portion of their army isn't engaging in the front, right? They're just kind of like meandering about. So every couple seconds, you just take a look, just like move them a little bit, and then you can also use them to chase down routing units. And now we're just luring them into range here of the, I believe that's like a hag or something. Yeah, we'll take her out here. Let's do it. All right, hounds, let's go. I think these are what, dark shards? Oh, those actually are dark shards. Okay. So we'll slip around there. We'll let the Doombull kind of tank everything, move across, pull you guys back, move you guys here. Just, you know, keep the business going, man. This is good. Yeah. Should be able to pepper him down nicely. We can afford to take a little bit of damage. Can also pull the hounds in to support. Hounds will be okay at killing such units. And now we have gotten onto the Shards of Darkness. The one hag has been focused down by the archers. We can take off guard mode now. You don't want to stay on or else they won't take the proper shooting orders. I just do that because I'm a little bit lazy. And yeah, it works out okay. And you guys can shoot here. Got a couple hound units going after the dark shards. Probably going to have to pull back at this point. And oh my god, look at Muroy. He's just dominating this Dark Elf Lord. Dude, what a beast. He's going all in here. Muroy's just doing like somersaults and shit. The classic Gorbul action. We're going to pull across, get these Houndos in. We want to make sure we hit this character here. Might as well use the healing potion now. How much does it heal? 1500 HP. That's like a regrowth. That's so good. Alright. Got more Dread Spears moving in. Get onto the missile pieces. The Hounds cleaning up shop. Mooroy just mooing valiantly here in combat. He's just showing him who's boss. He's like, hell yeah, dude. Let us moo once more in the deep. It's like that scene at Helm's Deep. One last time. Right out. Alright, so Dark Shard's getting feasted on pretty good. Should be army losses. This is a city battle, so yeah, should be fine. The Ungor Raiders, pretty damn solid in the early game. Some things never change. But the Doombull will have a bull army of doom. Pretty sure it's a city battle. Like a small settlement. Yeah, no, but, I mean, our other army is a little bit less dependent on the Ungors, but honestly, it's all we can recruit right now. Because there's no unit capacity for Ungor Raiders, but there is for basic Ungors. So even if we wanted to go melee focused, like, we just couldn't, you know? Yeah, pretty wild. A decisive victory indeed. Infantry can be okay. But yeah, like, Bestigors and things like that, they don't really have a place in campaign. Unless you're playing, like, you know, on, like, normal battle difficulty. And even then, they kind of just get wrecked, in my experience. That's what's really cool about multiplayer. Yeah. It's like units that, you know, second campaign get some shine. We're going to try and get some monsters. We do have a Gorgon. The Gorgon has been here the entire time. He's been hanging out and enjoying his best life. All right, so that is done. Let us go ahead and loot and raise actually seems good here. Let's do that. So Val's Anvil cannot be resettled now. We have, you know, more stuff out here that we can kind of take out. You're level 4. Life is good. Do we have any encampment stuff? No. He doesn't have enough growth yet to actually do his thing. Alright, yeah, so he just keeps jumping about. We have this other character. TAUROX is going north to set up another... challenge complete, the World Bane. Okay, it looks like we got another challenge. We finished one. Yeah, you can get basic Ungor Spearmen, but I mean, they're just terrible, so... Like, they're going to lose even on normal difficulty. Or in Balin's too. Moos in the deep. They're coming. I like that, Cabbage. Oh, look at this. So, okay, so we can get this. Provides line of sight all over the regions. Dread gain from battles. Faction-wide. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay. Moo, that's really good. Yeah, look at the building slots. Just all over the place. This is great. So, TAUROX is going to go north. This has been done, but we need to set up a Blood Grounds. The Dark Elf capital is going to be so hard to kill with this army. Like, this army is just not great, you know? We can get some Minotaurs now, which is nice. Okay, let's maintain that 10%. The Brass Chungus moves north. Can AI Beastman set up herd stones? I would imagine so. So what recruitment do we have? You see, yeah, now we have 1 recruitment capacity for Minotaurs. Only 1. It's just like Tomb Kings, right? But if we wanted to increase that, we could go to Minotaur, but again, we need to get 58 Marks of Ruination. So we need to set up another Herdstone. I've been really slow about that, but I'm just trying to take it cautious here. So we have this. This is pretty good because it's faction-wide. But, you've done your part, buddy. Okay, let's just keep heading over this direction, huh? Rampage, rampage, rampage. Keep that rampage rolling. Might have to use some like fancy army abilities to actually get in here. But anyways, let's go ahead and cut some of our just trash units here. Replace it with a Minotaur. We can cut you two and just get another Raider. And yeah, next turn we advance into the Dark Elf lands here. When attacking applies a temporary... This is... Yeah, we'll do that. I feel like going for the long-term benefit is going to be good. We could also increase our capacity for Gorbals and get another Gorbal. Do you have any good ones here? Strategist. I can't see a Gorbal being a strategist, but that's just me. We could increase that by getting the capacity upgrade. We could also... New Herdstones are erected at level 3. I feel like that's a pretty smart one. Yeah. Like, it's 750. We don't really need to rush a new hero yet. New Horde encampments are raised a little bit higher up. Honestly, that's not that important. I think going for another one of these is better. Increasing capacity, though, too, of the big boys seems pretty good. Do Beastmen struggle to recruit ogres? Yeah, they do, you do. More so than other factions. I'm kind of losing momentum here, so I think we are going to have to, like, just claim our reward. Maybe get another Gorbel here. I can't see any Beastmen becoming a strategist because Cow. Well, that's the whole joke about Khazrak, is he's, well, not even a joke. That's like his lore. He's supposed to be like the strategist Cow. So my Rampage is slowing down. I think I'm going to assume leadership, horde growth, all armies, total favor. Okay, so do I want to claim a Rampage here? We got this. Let's go ahead and do movement speed for all my troops. Pretty good for, like, you know, kiting and whatnot. This is for 5 turns. We get Vile Tide and Army ability for TAUROX. Winds of Magic. Ward save for the whole army. Blood Greed for the whole army. I think the Vile Tide one is pretty good. We got Hag Rafe here. This is a lush new battleground. We could do the Tortured Axes too. I don't know. My army, I feel like my army kind of sucks. And I guess it's okay, huh? Well, anyways, let's just keep it moving. Alright, so you boys leveled up. We could do the... we can't do that. Available after locking. Okay, yeah, it's a similar trait. So let's go see what's cracking here. We'll embed Homeboy into the army. We need to make room, though. There are far too many. We now have a wizard. He's turned into Harry Potter. Gorbel strategist. Brave it Hasselhoff. Brave it Hasselhoff, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it needs to be a Gorbel. Yeah, Atlas. We'll name someone that. That's really good. That's like a brilliant suggestion. Okay. We found the Skaven, which is great. Because now Muroy Jenkins can just farm their souls. Hag Rafe. I kind of... So what do you guys think? Do we just go to the capital city and backstab them? So we just go to, like, their main city and we just backstab them. This is really greedy, though, because this army isn't, like, impervious. It's not the strongest thing in the world. Hasselhoof? Oh my god. You guys are just out of control, which I love. New herd stones are erected at level 3. This makes them much easier to defend. Let's go with that. And now we can actually upgrade this one for free, too. And we can recruit giants here. Check this out. Oh, yeah, we got giant recruitment tech coming. I mean, giants are pretty shit in campaign, but, like, for this early on, it seems pretty good. It has a unique herdstone. Okay, it's like right here, isn't it? Yeah, okay, it's right there. So let's get over there. It is undefended, but the garrison is pretty nasty. But I think we could just kill it with raiders and, like, magic and shit. All right, let's get greedy. Let's do it. Let's lose this campaign, baby. I don't think that army can take the capital. You underestimate my power. Destin Poirier versus Connor. Oh, I have no idea, Morn. That's such a hard one. You know, I thought Connor would do well last time, but yeah, I don't know. He's very hit and miss these days. But, you know, Conor McGregor is actually, I don't think, ever lost 2 fights in a row. He always usually gets the next one back, so I don't know. Korn will enjoy it. Yeah, if we get massacred, it's fine. All right, horde growth. Let's just take the favor. Oh, talk about perfect timing, huh? Oh my god, this is perfect. Like, right as we're about to take the capital, we get the big buff. You know, I was planning this all along. Like, that move I did. So, income from raiding, horde growth. Oh, but there's nothing that good. Shit. Dread cost for increasing the capacity of Manticore units and chariots. Don't really care about any of that. Damn, there's no good ones. There's no, like, combat ones, which is what I really wanted. Ruinous Incentive gives you the Bestial Rage, which we're fine on. Endless Herd gives you growth, at least. Yeah. Man. Casualty replenishment rate, 50%. This is actually pretty good, because that means after we fight the fight, we'll heal very quickly. Yeah. Ah, but the growth, we're not going to be raiding, so. All right, let's get the hard one out of the way right out of the gates here. We probably want to get some Traderkin action. Although, you know, Vile Tide is honestly just the way. So we're just going to keep going here. Hopefully get a Cygor summon or something. All right. It is I, the Master Strategist. How strong is he? Malekith is usually a beast. He's only got 5 bases, though. I'm strength rank 7, actually, which is interesting. I think we claim this now. So normally I would go for a bigger Rampage, but since we're about to fight an important battle, I'm going to do this. It'll give us extra Winds of Magic reserve, and also will give us a Viletide army ability. So I claimed that reward. Oh, you can claim 1 each time, so I could have had this the whole time. Okay, see, we're learning together. We're learning together, my friends. Release the moo! We're moving on your capital, baby. Oh, valiant defeat. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I think TAUROX... Look, I have Viletide as an army ability. I can just, like, pop the Dark Shards in the face. Let's go, baby. Yeah, Romaine. Traderkin is very good, I guess, yeah. I'm coming from the perspective where in multiplayer where it's not very good. But, yeah. I just love Viletide. I don't know why. We're moving on up in the world. Yes, we are. See, I'll get Traderkin. I'll start abusing it, yeah. Thank you for telling me that, because I usually don't use it in multiplayer, so. I wish I could play that song, the cow dancing song, the Polish one. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Okay, so yeah, this is probably the way to engage here, like right here against these walls. I just gotta make sure I don't fall for any Dark Elf shenanigans. I actually have 2 Minotaurs now too, so we got like a scary little monster squad. Let's go ahead and have like you guys start over here and just like ambush the other side. Houndos can be back here. That guy, second stream I've been able to catch, just got out of a 2.5-hour meeting, so thank you for the detox. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I forgot to lightning strike, damn. It's okay, guys. Sorry, I'm just so hyped right now. It's like I'm missing all this shit. All right, let's go. Move it on over. Now you guys can creep up on the walls here. What do we have? Oh my god, the Blackguard. Let's go there. Because they can go snipe the bolt throwers, which is going to be super clutch, actually. All right, guard mode. Let's go. Houndos and Harpies. Harpies are quite good at punishing walls, too. Those are Corsair handbows, so we're going to have to unleash quite a bit of ammo to kill them. But Harpies on the wall should do the trick. Yes, good. And we got Viletide coming up, which is going to be very nice. Yeah. My favorite is the Secret Agent Ungors, though, who are going to go finish off their artillery in the back. Alright, so 1 unit is down. Now we can move up a little bit, like so, and then prepare to shoot at the next one. I'm going to save the Viletides for now. I have actual Viletide, so we can just move that up and do that. Now we need to finish the Shards of Darkness. I'm not too concerned about the Blackguard. I feel like TAUROX will be able to go pretty beast mode on him. Let's pull you guys back. And yeah, let's get on those Dark Shards here on the walls. Okay, so if I click this, yeah, okay, it looks like I can cast anywhere, which is quite nice. Yeah, it looks like the Dark Elves used their big scary ability, but it kind of missed there, which was nice. Alright, so we can probably move in now and start beating on the gatehouse. I mean, yeah, Minotaurs will kill Blackguard too. Not like, you know, the best, most efficient thing in the world, but they will. Houndos can go work on the gatehouse here in the center. The Ungors are doing their secret agent tactics in the shadows. And we do have Viletides. Can Viletide be used on walls? Oh, it can. Is that going to go on top? Okay, let's check this out. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, some of these spells can't be used on walls. Viletide, though, apparently can. That's nice. Look at that. That's some damage right there, huh? We've already killed a bunch of the Dark Shards. I mean, our Monstar squad is going to be able to do really the dirty. And the dreaded Ungor flank is going to kill the 2 bolt throwers, hopefully. Not before they get some damage, though. I could be really patient and obviously abuse the AI here, but I don't know if I need to. I think we're good. Yeah, and this is a pretty heavy route. Jesus. Alright, let's shoot you guys. The Harpies are broken, but we don't really care. The gates have been broken! Oh... Dude, look at that. Look at the Gorgon charging through. How cool is that with the Minotaurs? Yeah. Oh my god, there's like a single hag here. Why are we stuck? Is there some witchcraft? Oh, the lure of the Pale Queen! The Pale Queen has lured us, apparently. And all the Corsairs are just like sitting on the walls and shit. Okay, so let's go ahead and run you guys over here. The Pale Queen has officially lured us in. But they won't be lured for long. The Blood Beast must be satiated. Harpies, pull them over. We have more Viletides to use. Looks like some cold ones are coming, but this is going to be, yeah. I know some people are suspecting we might not be able to win this, but come on. Like, this is going pretty good. It's going pretty good. All right, the Gorgon will get into the cavalry. Finally, its anti-large bonus is relevant. We can use this to finish off you guys. See if it does, like, extra damage or something. Yeah, cool. It's fine to me. Send the Harpies over to go get those Dark Shards offline. Those Cold One Riders just got absolutely dunked on. Now let's go ahead and see how quickly we can actually kill you. So what we're going to do is we're going to debuff them with this and see like if our combined AP just like puts them in the trash can. TAUROX doing his bit. Seems like it's going okay. And let's go ahead and reposition like here so we can get better arcs of fire. Seems like the Blackguard are going down at a reasonable pace. So let's bounce over here now. We need to get on these Cold One units here. Harpies keep doing it, and yeah, now we got Ungors on top of the bolt throwers, which is great. One Minotaur unit getting quite beat up. Obviously, we're fighting halberds, so you know it's going to happen. But hopefully, we can actually finish those guys off. Hound units, let's just get the hounds in here. You guys shoot at the Corsairs. All right, cool. So they've been finished. The lure of the Pale Queen once again has left us bewitched by their guile. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's not good. We need to save our caster here. I don't want to be losing him this early. That would be really shameful. Okay, he's getting away. Oh no, the overcast damage. That was stupid. Okay, we got to save this caster. No! No! No, 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 no. No, let him live. Let him live. Okay, he's shattered. We just need to make sure he lives through the battle, and then that's fine. I think he might have died. Oh, Anakin, I'm too weak. My caster, help me. Okay, well, that's a shame. I don't know if he's going to live. So we have another Vile side here. Let's go ahead and use it. Use Blood Beast. Is he still running? Is my Brave Shaman alive? I think he died. Guys, let's get a big F for our Brave Shaman here. Losing the Minotaurs would be, you know, a little annoying, but... Okay. I don't know if Homie lived. I think he might have met his end. I can't tell. He has like a sliver of HP. But it was a decisive victory still, which is nice, but we didn't lose much else. Minotaurs took a little bit of damage. It's okay, because we could always recruit another one. We could always recruit another one. I think he met the end though, guys. Rest in peace. You'll be missed. We can recruit another one though, but yeah, damn, it's a shame. No! He is gone! That's what I get for spacing out. I should have just left him outside the city. Alright. This is your punishment, Dark Elves, the Herdstone. Oh, look at that. We got a level 3 Herdstone. Who's going to be the new replacement? Ooh, we can get some fun ones. Ooh, a knowledgeable one. Okay, this might have actually been okay. But weapon strength for Minotaurs, I think is going to be fun. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, we're getting some good items. Intelligent, Corn's Fury. Nurgle's Foul Stink, knowledgeable. You know, the Wildcaster seems really good. It's the overcast damage. That was stupid. I thought he was going to die, so I kind of panicked and was like, all right. Weapon strength for Minotaurs. That seems fun for getting like a Minotaur-based army. I mean, did I keep my other two? Yeah, they're both still alive. And look at my replenishment, too. It's so good. So good. Horde recruitment capacity +3. Foul premonition. Ambush defense chance. Corruption. Let's get the Herd Lord. Oh, no, never mind. We have some scary stuff here. AP damage? Yeah, let's get that. Traderkin is campaign. In campaign is only good if you have enough wins in Magic Reserve. Yeah, no, of course. So we do have a unique building. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so we get the Bestial Landing. Okay, so that gives us casualty replan in addition. Looks like we get 2 slots here at the level 3. I want to get the strength for the Minotaurs just to stay in character, although knowledgeable is just so good. Yeah, so this would give me 10%. So if I had a couple of them, I could get potentially a 30% buff, right? As the campaign progresses. But I feel like knowledgeable is just better. Lore of the Wild sucks too. Yeah, we're gonna go for Minotaurs. I know it might not be the best, but it's kind of the flavor of the campaign. So we're gonna do that. So firstly, we're gonna get this one, and then we get 2 of them here, which is really nice. Campaign movement range for enemies. Small chance for a plague to break out at the start of each turn. Vigor in battle winded for all enemies. Wow. So the enemy army's winded. This one gives you replan Horde recruitment capacity. Let's try this one. It has the plague mechanic and, you know, some other goodness. So now we just need to go around and just raise this region to the ground. We got some dread, which is cool. Our momentum panel. Oh, we can actually... We haven't unlocked that yet. Okay. Venom Glade here has got some level up. So now you can see we have more slots. I feel like that's not worth it. Let's do this. So we would have to go back here. Because if we go back there, we can recruit giant Mancores and spawn now. So check this shit out. Yeah, we can actually get a giant. Giants are so jank, but I mean, for the power of auto-resolve, it seems good. So let's get rid of these shitty units and just get you. Let's get a spawn unit and a Manticore. Yeah, let's just get the full Beastman menu. All the Beastman menu items are being ordered. The Harpies have been pretty damn useful. We can you, and then that could be the caster spot next turn. Do you have any RORs we could recruit? Oh, we have the Destroyers of Drakwold. Okay. All right, Muroy Jenkins is going to go in. And he's going to go explore this lovely city. I don't know if it'll give me a good auto-resolve, but we'll find out. Please be an auto. Okay, it is. Good. So now we could just take out the city and then rampage over there and take this character out as well. All right. Wow, look at that. It really thinks I'm going to lose this against, like, Skaven Slave Slingers. What do they have? They have the Rictus Clan Stone. Just janky-ass Clan Rictus. Yeah, what's really cool is upgrading those herd stones, like, gives you Winds of Magic in that region, so. What was the Mugarond bonus? We'll find out. I think it just gives you, like, a shipyard, right? That gives you a little bit of extra. I'll take a look. I thought we looked at it. Didn't see anything in particular, but. Alright, so let's get you two. Let's just, like, lose my casters in stupid ways. I think that's going to be the narrative of this campaign. 69. Alright, cool. Alright, so the Raiders can just take like kind of a strong side engagement here. Houndos can go there. And Muroy Jenkins, the hero of this campaign. He's coming. He's ready. Alright, what do we got here? We got some clan rats. Some rats of the clan. And we have Devolve only. That's unfortunate. Let's juke those shots if we can. Pull you guys around the back. What are these, Skaven slaves? Yeah. There's still a fair amount of rats nearby, so we gotta be careful. Alright, so the Raiders should be ready to go here in a second. Let's go ahead and set up shop. Then they can start unleashing hell. The rats are summoning things on the dogs, which is actually quite good for us. So we can get a couple of you guys doing this, and then the other ones can do this. Bail you in. And then you can intercept here too. Alright, excellent. So yeah, we could just swarm these guys for now. Take down the slingers. Get the rat party going. You want to have layers typically. Like how I'm doing it now is suboptimal, but usually it's not too big of a deal in these kind of fights. The Gorebull, or the Doombull, is just like soloing the entire enemy army, which is awesome. Can we finish the Skaven Slaves? There's like 4 hounds on those guys, man. Alright, Muroy. Continue mooing. We got some shots here on these guys. You guys can shoot them off. Get the Bray Shaman in there fighting. And good, we finished them off. Very cool. So now we'll pull in around the back, and we could just start chasing down all the various slinger units. We could just one at a time methodically annihilate them. Doombull obviously not in his element, fighting a fairly underwhelming foe. We're finished, so let's shoot a couple of you guys here at these clan rats, and the other 3 can shoot at the closer unit. Looks like they've been finished off. And what else do we have to shoot at? Do a little bit of fast forwarding here, to be honest. Pull you back. Don't want to lose my caster to some silly business like I usually do. It's the curse. I don't know where these guys feel like they're going, but definitely not in the right spot. Alright, how's the Doombull doing? He's just fighting a bunch of clan rats. Got 44 kills, 111 of value, clearly paying for himself here. See, a Jabber's Life would just be so money in this fight. It would be so useful to just dealing with all that nonsense. Yeah, we could actually just pile in and fight here. That's fine. Doggy should be able to do something about it. I need to get the Doombull hunting the character. That's the foolishness of my engagement so far. Come on. Get through him. Get through him. Hold. Okay, Zumbo Raiders. Yeah. Okay. Muroy is pissed now. He's had enough of this shit. He's gonna go over there and deal with that. Once and for all. Land Rat Sphere seem to be holding okay. Look at Mooroy, just pure smelling the blood. Going for the Skaven. So we can actually debuff him with Devolve. I'm so used to Devolve being like, you know, kind of a Walmart, you know, AoE damage ability, but times are changing. Alright, shoot the clan rats here, and then we can swarm with the doggos again. Hopefully, Mooroy will be able to take those characters out. What do you think about the new Beastman toys in multiplayer? I think they're pretty good. The Gorgon is a nice anti-large monster. Jabber's Life gives you a nice tool against undead. So if you're playing like vampire counts, he obviously can't be terror routed, and he can Mortis Engine down all the skeletons and chaff units very, very, you know, efficiently. So there's some really cool elements that I'm 100% a big fan of. All right, it's fine, it's fine. We can fast forward at this point. Mooroy, finish off the rat. That should be that. All right, so that was a city battle, so we don't need to get too crazy there. GG. GG indeed. Can you zoom in on the Doombull and watch him fight, please? Yeah, you know, at the end of the stream too, what we'll do is we'll go through and we can like look at all the units. So before we end today, we'll go in and look at like everything together. Yeah, Devolve was very good in the beginning. Yeah, Devolve was very, very strong. All right, Mooroy has done it. He's purged the foul Skaven. We will loot and raise. I don't think he's going to be able to reach that other Skaven army, but this should be within the blood zone, so I don't think they can resettle it. Is it? Oh, shit, it's not. Okay. So they are going to be able to resettle this. This is a whole separate grounds over here. That's too bad. Well, we're still getting experience. All right, Devolve. It's fine. And we don't have another Herdstone yet, but eventually we will get multiple Herdstones. All right, so somebody wanted to see here. We have the Nexus. Oh, wow. Okay, check this out, guys. So this is the Nexus of Depravity. Dark Energies of Chaos Coalesce. It's a unique one. Campaign movement range, horde recruitment capacity +3, ambush success chance, and +3 melee attack when fighting Dark Elves faction-wide. It's pretty badass. Alright, so let's get you upgraded. Start getting that camp going. And yeah, so they can resettle this if they want to, but I just want to eliminate Tretch. So all the blood ground here has been officially contaminated. So really, the only reason to sit back is to defend the piece here. But I mean, the garrison is a pretty respectable 20 stack, to be honest. Very cool. Beastmen play Hearthstone now? Yeah, they do. They're getting the free mana per turn. It looks like the Dark Elves are returning. Yeah, they're raiding. Look, they're all pissed. They're like, God damn it. Skaven wanted non-aggression pacts. Beastmen need no allies. Is Beastman campaign much better now? Oh yeah, it's pretty fun. I definitely enjoy it. So we should have a pretty damn scary garrison here too. Oh, look at this. We get vision of everything. Oh my god, shit. That is a lot of armies. What does the garrison look like? It's pretty damn good. We do have Lightning Strike though, so if they come close, we can Lightning Strike them down one at a time. Alright, so let's get you in the army. To scout. And obviously we have a caster, but I think the caster... He does have Vile Tide, I think. Is there any basic armor we can give him or anything? Why are we at negative right now? Why are we taking a penalty on our finances? Our stuff isn't supposed to cost upkeep. Oh, maybe the giants cost upkeep or something? I'm looking here to see what's costing us money. Oh, from raiding. Oh my god, that's actually like really obnoxious. So they shouldn't be able to reach us next turn. So what we do, I think, with big boys, we just go to the Great Arena and take that out. Look, the plague is actually spread now. You can see the plague is from the building we built. We can't quite reach anyone we want to reach, which is a little bit annoying. Yeah, no, I just like, I'm not used to the Beastmen being raided, right? Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. All right, surprise, Skaven. And now you're back from outer space. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose all my hounds here. It's fine. No need to fight that battle. Raise and advance. Yeah, because we want to go back to our lair now. So we're going to go back and recruit some good units. Big Papa here should be able to get some goodies going. The Dreaded Dread is increasing. The Venom Glade, we can build these up too, but... Oh, he doesn't... Oh, okay, so the Juggernaut Stance is unique to TAUROX. Interesting. Blessed by you. And we can get the Vile Tide. Try Traderkin. We'll give it a good old try here. All right, very, very neat. So he'll be back. We're going to go here because we can actually recruit giants, manticores, and spawn. So we'll get that. And TAUROX, why does TAUROX now have a diversity portfolio? Yeah, the Dark Elves are going to be a bit of a pain. They're strength rank 1. They have, oh god. Oh no! Right as I fight them, they confederate. He confederated everyone here. No! Not like this. Oh my god, now we have this unholy Druki alliance. But, I mean, I guess it gives us something to do. Okay, well, that's some shit. We could just go hidden encampment, but I'm going to be discovered pretty quick. I mean, these armies attacking my city here. Maybe we do actually upgrade, although I am being raided, so... I need them to come a little bit closer to try and get their city back. Okay, this spices things up. So we need to make sure we have no enemies down here. I think Tretch is gone. Let's see, who are we at war with right now? Oh, Clan Rictus is still going. Okay, so Clan Rictus probably has, like, this shit up here. Yeah, these 2 bases. I'd like to set up another herdstone out here. That'd be fresh fish. This would have been the easier approach for sure. Huh. The slobber of corn. Oh my god. All the options here. Okay. So, do we chill in the city? Do we go outside and raid? To the raiding stance. It will keep our bestial rage going up, which again helps with our growth and all that sort of good stuff. Yeah, so this will give us enough movement to probably strike next turn at either of these like side settlements. Yeah, of course, right as I attack the Druki, they're like, surprise! We're here to go. We're gonna confederate the entire continent here. I just have to hope they don't confederate these guys. This is where Oxyotl is. He's up here. Maybe I should be friends with him. Oxyotl and I could be pals. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Nobody likes the Beastmen, so they're just all neglected. All right, I think we're good for now. I think just had to have a quick, big thinking about the tactics and whatnot. I could get another Gorbel in this army too. Although sending a Gorbel down south to our other force would probably be smart. Yeah, Norska appears to be attacking from the north, which is good. Also, Chaos Corruption is going to become a thing, and the Plague is affecting them. Oh, look at that! Look, even Oxyotl's helping! The Ghosts of Powhawks! Oxyotl has formed an unholy alliance. Hey, no worries, Street Line. Dude, look at this. An alliance once existed, but if I make a non-aggression pact, I actually take a penalty. So, basically, you just let them do their thing. Yeah, look at this. Okay, Chaos Corruption, I'm going to take the favor. Okay. So we can actually Lightning Strike a couple armies now. Malekith is there, but we can kill these 2 outside, and then... Ooh, this is a tricky pickle here, huh? So we can World Route. If we go World Route, we can get kind of far. I'd like to go recruit some better monsters for this army, so he's not a potato, you know? Where do we go with him? Do we just come up north and have him help with the Dark Elf efforts? I think so. The Hearthstone here is pretty damn strong, and in a panic, I think we could recruit, so... Malekith has fallen back. Norska is already attacking them. They're already battling, so it's like, we don't need to... If we could just slow their roll... I mean, look, he doesn't have anything in his starting region, right? Which is great, so... Hagrafe is, you know, sorely protected. But if I leave, they could come for the capital city, which is almost healed, which is nice. There's a plague here, but it helps us, actually. It gives us growth. Lightning striking... I mean, this army's in March stance, so lightning striking these 2 armies and then falling back would be good. The garrison there kind of sucks, too. I'm going to do this. This is ballsy, but, you know, I think we just go for the death thrust on the Dark Elves here. The hours are going really fast, yeah. So, obviously, there's some scary armies. It'd be a close victory, which means I would take substantial casualties. So, oh, we got the ambush, so we didn't need... Because you can fail the ambush, and then if you do, you know, it's good to have lightning strike. Some people say you don't need it, but if there's a chance of failing, I think it's worth it. All right. The Raucous Host. Ooh. All right, let's lightning strike and fight the battle. If I get trapped in the city, I'm fine. I think I can beat Malekith's army. So I'm just going to be cautious here to try not to take too much damage. We have an ambush, so... I'll do it. There's no quick... I don't save scum on this channel. It's like my biggest pet peeve. If I'm watching somebody stream and they save scum a battle, I'm like, oh man, I can't do it. I don't care at all if anybody does it on their own time, but if I'm watching somebody and trying to learn and, you know... It's more fun because if you lose a battle, it develops a fun narrative. The most fun campaign I've ever had, one of them was actually my Belagar campaign, where I lost my entire army in the first like 10 turns, and then I had to like fight tooth and nail to get back in, and I think that made for one of the more fun viewing experiences, right? How do I want to do this here? So I guess we just kind of do this. Then we have a giant. Didn't think I would be using a giant. We get the caster back here. Got to be more careful with the old caster. So we're starting to get some monsters. You know, we got a monster squad here, which is great. We got a Gorbull. We got him. We got a mean little train of monsters. Then we got some doggies. We can hide up in the trees. Why do you have that many archers? Because they don't have a recruitment cap. So basically, it's like it's cost effective to get them. Harpies, we can get our Air Force, our dogs, and then our archers can be in 5, and our caster can be in 4. Fine. All right, let's move up. Move the yield archers up as well. Houndos can come back here and just kind of feast on the archers, although I think they're Corsairs, so they won't go down easily. Would you have the army-wide Viletide ability? Was it Wurzag? Or, yeah, Wurzag killed my Belagar army in that campaign. It was pretty hilarious. I just got Hulk smashed, basically. And then we had to like scrap our way back. Yeah, alright. So let's just juke. Of course, our handbows doing their bit. Are you guys running from me? I kind of want to just dogpile in, but, you know, but I feel like I should use my archers to like vanguard this first. All right, put them in guard mode. The spawn obviously will get punished pretty badly. You guys ready for the super beast? We're gonna send in the blood beast first. Spawn. The giant's gonna move in. These guys can pull back a little bit. Go blood beast! The blood beast swarms. Oh, he dove too far. Okay. Because we have to fight Malekith after this potentially, so we're going to be kind of cautious. That's going to be a really nice Viletide though, for sure. So anything that gets through, we can just go a little bit crazy on. But ideally, the giant and the blood beast just kind of keep doing their bit. All right, Gorgon and Minotaurs, you can pile in and finish them off. Let's get you. The giant's actually kind of helpful here. I mean, it's not a great unit in the campaign, obviously, but it's doing its part. Yeah, so we're taking very little damage here, which is good. This is what we want. We want to just mop this army up. It's in March stance, so we don't need to chase anything. We just kind of do our part, beat down the Lord here. TAUROX this is what he does. His ward save right now is 5%. Not amazing, but... Alright, Hounds, just keep pushing back here. Just pull you guys back, let the archers continue to saturate in. Shoot these dread spears, and it looks like the Lord has gone into the trash can. And you guys can just move in, move the spawn in there as well. Did Chaos Spawn? Yeah, the Beastman Chaos Spawn, they got some action. We'll try Traderkin with this caster. We have really good Winds of Magic because of the Herdstones we have nearby. The Herdstone upgrades. I don't think we've lost any Minotaurs, which is important. We don't want to lose models. With these type of units, you typically just want to, you know, do your thing there. Oh, we even have the Manscore we kind of forgot about. It's funny. Okay, well, guess we didn't need it. All right, let's get you, TAUROX, keep tanking if you can. Hound units just keep trundling in the shadows. You can actually swarm here. Gorbull can help you. All right, archers, shoot into the blob. Looks like the master has become the apprentice. You need to kill Ikit and steal his nukes. Oh my god, can you imagine a beastman trying to like figure out how to like work Ikit's stuff? That's a pretty funny image. I just imagine gorilla sounds as they like bang on the rockets. Alright, very cool. We'll pull back here. We'll let our archers deal with the Corsairs, because chasing them with actual units is going to be, you know, not so fun. Alright, archers, square up. Go after this, and then get half of them shooting at this one. You guys can go hammer them down, hopefully. Having the Viletide army ability is pretty cool. You have the Feral Manscore. Yeah, what I kind of like about the Beastman campaign is it like forces you to have a diverse army with like the limitations. Like you can't like just spam shit super quick. It's not like I unlocked Minotaur tech and then suddenly I can recruit like 1 million of them, right? I do like that. I think it's a pretty cool little change. All right, so we'll swing you in there. Finish off the Corsairs, and then the Monster Squad, the Monstars, will finish off these Dread Spears. Frustrated and confused Moo? No, there's no frustration here. Oh, good, man. We're making some progress. Oh, you're saying when they try and work on the nuke. Okay, fair play. I was going to say, oh, the Moos have been pretty happy today. I mean, aside from losing my caster like an idiot, I think we played okay. All right, yeah, we don't need to chase. This was a march stance, decisive victory. So we took barely any losses. I think we lost like hound units only, and their army was wiped. So imagine, yeah, you know that's actually true. The Beastman might be able to teach the Cygor to throw the boulder, to throw the nuke. Imagine a Cygor just like lobbing a tactical nuke over a wall. That'd be some pretty magical shit, huh? Nuke gore. What's that, guys? Guys, sending a message real quick. All right, very cool. So we will take the casualty refun's kind of helpful out here. So that is done. This is that other army. Okay, so now we have the Ritual of Ruin. So we can't actually do the ritual here. We got the Forbidden Rod, which we can stroke. So let's go ahead and equip that to this caster. Potion of Healing, Arcane Item is the Forbidden Rod. Hand Weapon is on you, which is probably, again, more important. Got some level ups. So we almost have the corn abilities, the good stuff here. We're very, very close. Herd Lord. I mean, we're going to get that eventually anyway, so let's just pop it right now. And then for our caster, we can't quite get Vile Tide. It's really annoying that we can't get that. We could try and pull in. Right. So yeah, it's kind of hard to come by money here. I could go for this to get the extra dread gained faction-wide. Every Herdstone has like a multiplicative effect, which seems pretty strong.
What is this foolishness?
I guess, yeah, can we reach the city here? No, we can't. But we can fight this army and not use Lightning Strike, and that will pull Malekith's army out. Malekith's army's pretty shit. I mean, he's got the Black Guard, and that's pretty much like the only formidable unit he appears to have. So hopefully we don't get the ambush. And then we can bring Malekith out. Yeah, this is good. This is good. So we get both armies out here, which is nice. Yeah. It's going to be fine. I mean, we could Lightning Strike here, you know, obviously, and just take out this army, and then a little bit easier, but I think this is like the death blow for the Dark Elves. We just go in. They do have the Dark Conduit. We got to be very respectful of that. Malekith should be easy to kill. I think he's not terribly leveled, and his combat prowess is nowhere near the mighty Chungus Bull. Yeah, this is good. I mean, it pulls out the whole garrison. What is it? Dread Spears. We got some various units here. I think we get this. How many Black Guard? Is it just one? Okay. I really wish I had gotten the good magic. At least we still have a couple of Vile Tide charges. That's the thing. I could just Lightning Strike the one army and then get Malekith after that. And then maybe I get a level up and I get good Vile Tide. But then I won't have enough movement to get to the city. Another Dark Elf army could come. Yeah, let's just fight this. Guys, just gotta send a message real quick. Almost done. Cool. So yeah, reinforcements coming in at the edge of the map here, which is fine. We'll get our Doom Squad here to move across, the Monstars as we've dubbed them, and they'll go and punish this little Dark Elf incursion. 2 casters and 3. Unfortunately, we don't have anything terribly useful. 4, and then the dogs again going to be running interference over there. All right, time to pay the toll. Time to pay the toll. The Manticore and Harpies going, and yeah, this Dark Elf army here, we should be able to crump these guys pretty quick. Malekith's army is no joke, but it's mostly tier 1. So too is ours, but I mean, we have a lot of various monsters, all of which are kind of getting various good upgrades. So yeah, we'll just take out this character before it can help and unify with the other force. Talk about a slaughter that's about to take place here, huh? Dark Conduit? Dark Conduit doesn't do much against single entities, correct? I can't remember, guys. You're gonna have to let me know. All right. So yeah, that force has been run over. Those Dread Spears should be going down pretty quick. Let's get our characters, go after the sorcerers here. Very good. We only have 2 Vile Tides, which is a shame. Okay, they do have bolt throwers, which we want to just get with our hounds. So the hounds are just going to like lurk over there and just wait. And we need to make sure to actually shadow these characters. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it shouldn't be that good against us. We just have to watch out for it on the Ungors, the archers here. Which, let's actually get a better formation. Cool. Are they gonna camp the edge of the map? Is this really happening here? Looks like there's some witchcraft going on. Come on, Breaker. What is that? Oh, it's just an enfeebling foe. Okay, we don't care about that. Harpies lurk around the back. Looks like it's just 1 bolt thrower and a couple missile pieces. So let's just go over here if we can. All right. I know, Nate, it feels weird. Kratikin, thank you. Think the Beastmen will get an Old World army? Yeah, I think Beastmen are pretty iconic, so I can see them getting an Old World army, like when the Old World comes back in tabletop. Our Beastmen are pretty quick too. They have 40 speed on all these things, so. So again, we need to really make sure we get good decision making from those Vile Tides. The Manticore plus the Harpy should be able to finish off a number of threats. So let's rotate this way, away from like the square mass of their army. The Houndos are just going to kind of wait in the wings. Yeah, the AI isn't usually the best at those. Like in my last campaign, the Thoric one we had a couple days ago, they were pretty shit at using their abilities there. So yeah, we're just rotating away from their army here. Because if we engage square on, we get enveloped, right? We get like a little bit surrounded. So all right, so that's cool. Let's get around the back. Doggos, unfortunately, they have some Corsairs guarding that alley here. I don't know what these guys are doing. Come on. Let's move out this way. Get ready to engage. The poor giant can't keep up. He's trying his best. Oh, and we actually have a character here we could potentially snipe. All right, so we're going in for the bolt thrower. Let's finish off the Dread Spears. Not finish them off, but let's start on the Dread Spears, I should say. Who wins the trilogy fight this weekend? I have no idea. Dude, I've been so wrong with my predictions lately, so I'm just kind of like... yeah, I'm kind of out of the loop, man. Alright, let's get our characters in. Gorbel and company can get ready to fight. Looks like these Dread Spears should be shaken and stirred. And good. So yeah, the Bolt Thrower will be offline. They might use like Power of Darkness or some shit. We'll see. Not Power of Darkness, but the Dark Conduit, excuse me. Send in the Brass Chungus. You can use the Blood Beast. We're gonna like save our monsters for like the really clutch moments here. Blood Beast will do a good AoE damage there. Not good, but you know, it's still something of note. And let's send you guys up just to make sure we actually finish that off. Because Gorbel and friends can get away for the most part. You know, they can actually escape their fate. Giant gets a little bit trapped up. Minotaurs, let's get you guys up. Manticore should have finished them off, which is excellent. Yes, run off the edge of the map, please. Now let's go after these Dark Shards with the Hounds and just kind of go for the scraps wherever we can. So once we get a big enough surround here on our dude, we're going to go ahead and do the business. Yeah, this caster is kind of out of position here, but that's okay. Minotaurs are pretty fast. You can do like cool hit and run with them. All right, so Vile Tide, I think that's okay. He's pretty surrounded, so seems like a good idea. Let's pull you guys back like so, pull you guys back, and then you guys can rotate a little bit like this. Just kind of keep sticking and moving. Unfortunately, we don't have any healing with this this army, but let's go after the Dark Shards here with our Minotaurs. The Mino Train keeps it rolling. The Giant can engage now. Brass Chungus needs to get away because he's being focused by some actual substantial firepower. And yeah, we can go after the Dread Spears, use the Devolve on them. And Brass Bull can go ahead and flank. So now we got some nice distractions going, but a lot of missile play over there. We gotta be careful. The Manticore's rampaging. Alright, so get in there. Let's go ahead and spank a little bit. Brass Bull doing the best he can, but we're definitely getting some favorable engagements. A lot of the army is kind of like disconjointed, so... Okay, these are Dark Shards here. Yeah, the Minotaurs are having a rough run right now. My Minotaur play has been slightly suboptimal for sure. Set you up. Just keep peppering into the blob here. Looks like the Gorgon is being really solid, and yeah, cool. So we got some Corsairs. Should be able to finish him off. And can we help the Manticore? I mean, losing the Manticore doesn't matter. We can re-recruit that thing super quick. All right, Houndos, let's go. How's the monster fight going? Chaos Spawn getting worn down. Let's pull him back. Brass Chungus has the Blood Beast again. Oh, he's surrounded by the Black Guard there. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. God, I hate when the archers do that. It's so annoying. All right, let's get on top of the Dark Shards here. And other monsters, can we potentially get away here? Shoot you, shoot you. The Minotaurs, they're such an ugly fight. How's he doing here? Okay, yeah, Brass Chungus needs to get away too. This is we gotta start playing really careful here. If we win this, the Dark Elves are more or less like karate chopped. Ooh, Brass Chungus, come on. We need you to do your thing. Okay, let's start shooting the Blackguard. And engage here as well. Brass Bull needs to get away. And the Minotaurs are really not having a great time. Yeah, the Corsairs are so good against them. I mean, if this were normal multiplayer, they would have killed him already, but of course the difficulty makes it a little bit harder. Yeah, Brass Bull is just getting destroyed. He's at 423. Shit, we'll get a retreat, which is fine. And hopefully we'll do enough damage to the army, even if we lose it. Okay, just retreating back. Minos have finally caught those Corsairs. Oh no, the Gorgon! I'm so spacey right now, I'm so spacey! Oh, that's the Giant. Okay, that's fine. We don't care about the Giant. We can recruit those easy. The Gorgon is like something that late game is going to be, you know, someone we really want. Okay, the Blackguard have been worn down. I'm playing pretty darn sloppy, but I think we can salvage this still with some cheeky play. I need the Potion of Healing, and unfortunately it's on our other Moo Master. Okay. The Gorgon we need to be a little bit more active with. Yeah, we don't care about the Giant. We can recruit a Giant in one turn, like super easy. Okay, so let's run this way now. Minotaurs need to like just run up the edge of the map here. Minotaurs should probably be in a separate control group. Alright, let's pile you in, pull you back. Brass Bull's doing his thing. Fair amount of missile units here. I mean, the Corsair handbows are the problem children. Okay, let's just keep going. Gorbel moves on them. You guys pile back like so. And how are the Minos doing? God, how do they keep getting caught? God damn, Joe Rogan. We need to like really just make sure they get the proper attack orders. Okay. So Brass Chungus is here. We could use his Blood Beast ability. We've created a fair amount of separation. We have the Gorgon, but yeah, he's or the Gorbel, but he's taking a lot of damage right now. And you guys just scatter. We need to like scatter this army apart. We need to blob them up more too. The Dark Shards, there's multiple Dark Shard units. Come on, Minotaurs. There you go. The Minotaurs have finally made it free from their pen. From the Beast pen. Alright, so let's shoot here. Keep pulling back this direction. High ground fight seems to be going alright. Let's go ahead and blast you guys. Dark Shard shooting there, I really don't mind too much. How's Gorgon Ramsey? Gorgon Ramsey seems to be doing pretty well for himself. Alright, let's pull you up. Seems okay. We got our Bray man. The Bray dude. Brass Beast might have to engage here. I think we just charge the Dark Shards here and just kind of disrupt them. The Minotaurs coming in and flanking will be nice too. Yeah, but what's cool is if we win this, there's no other threats nearby, so... And if we lose it, we'll get another chance at Malekith, who's got to be kind of beat up at this point, so... Alright, how's TAUROX doing? I wish TAUROX had some healing. I could have sworn I gave him a healing item earlier, like I found something that gave some healing, but I guess I was wrong. I'm saving the Vile Tide for a very clutch blob in the later stages of the game. They're just Dread Spears here. Corsairs are still hunting, so we need to like run up the side of the map now because we don't want to get like corralled. The Beastman corral here. We don't want the beast to be put into the farmhouse. Taken out to pasture, as they say. These are Dread Spears. Let's avoid the Dread Spears until we absolutely have to fight them. A couple of our dudes are breaking. TAUROX, let's use the Blood Beast here. That should tank their leadership to the point where hopefully they just break. Alright, so we got a little pocket of dudes running this way. We need to, again, create that buffer on the side of the map. Very good. So TAUROX did it. Minotaur's doing their part. Boom, boom. Pull you guys down and under. And the Gorgon can hopefully just get on these Dark Shards. Alright, focus the Dread Spears. Gorgon, go do your thing. Oh boy, I do have a Vile Tide. I'm very aware of that. I'm just saving it for a more kind of clutch moment. And let's get you 3 Raiders, shooting at those Corsairs. Get these spawned down here. Tough battles, man. Tough battles. Okay. Yeah, but we're being very ballsy. We've taken the most dangerous route in this campaign possible, basically. We have to chase the Dark Shards, though, because if we don't, then what happens is we just get crossfired like this. Okay, so the crew is moving. TAUROX, the Brass Bull, hanging with the boys. They might get in here to want to fight now. Oh, some Minos kind of got caught there a little bit. Let's move after. We don't want to be chasing Corsairs. They're just like an unholy nightmare for us. Okay, let's shoot here. The Gorgon, I think the Gorgon is going to potentially be our saving grace. move up and unify with those armies. Oh my god, some motorcycles just going apeshit out here. Yeah, and again, losing spawn isn't a huge deal either. We can replenish them. Hopefully the Blood Beast will actually break these spears here. Yep, looks like we broke them. That's nice. So they're broken off. Our caster is doing his thing, you know, just whatever. There's like some howling I hear in the streets. Alright, the caster, oh, it looks like we lost our caster. Not that it matters, he was a low level piece of shit, but... okay, so these guys are all kind of getting back into the rhythm of things. We need to chase these dark shards off the map. Is this a bleak sword unit? They're all spears, that's so annoying. All the amount of spears is rough. Alright, Beastie. Is this Malekith over here? I think it is. Malekith actually took a little bit of damage from something. I'm not sure what. Yeah, the Gorgon Ramsey is hands down our MVP so far. Gorgon Ramsey, as a matter of fact, should be doing more. He should be, like, running through and doing all this business. We're probably going to stream... We'll probably do this battle, a couple of more actions, and then we'll call it a stream from there. Okay, let's go. Moving across. TAUROX, ooh, we got some Corsairs here. We gotta punish them a little bit. Let's get these dark shards off. We can. Doombull and company keep moving up the side of the map. And you guys keep moving as well. And we can actually help with Big Papa as long as he's not the one taking the brunt of the fighting. Yeah, very good. Alright, Gorgon Ramsey's getting in there. It's fine. The caster's whatever. We could just get another one. The units I don't want to lose are the Minotaurs and the Gorgon. They're like the breadwinners for us here. The Gorgon, potentially, a lot of healing, right? Alright, so they are finished. They're officially shattered. We could try and goon Malekith here. Gorgon Ramsey could go after these Dark Shards, which probably is a good idea. If he could, like, corral these Dark Shards off. Juke the shots, and then juke the shots, and then go head in. There will come a time when the Minotaurs in our army actually get regeneration, too, which is going to be super sweet. Alright. So Gorgon Ramsey, again, our favorite. Our favorite. We need to get our other Beastman army up here too to start helping. How much HP does the Brass Bull have? 390, so we gotta be careful. Gotta be real careful. Let's unify our forces a little bit. Dude, he's just giving the dirty to all these guys, man. We're saving the Wild Side for like the last... Oh my god, did we just get hit with like some Haggard ability there? We did. Oh, that's pretty fun. Alright, so let's go. Doombull comes over here. We need them to take out these isolated units. The Gorgon doing just the work of the gods. So we shatter off another unit, which is amazing. The caster, he took some damage, but he might come back. We'll see. I don't think he died. I think he just shattered because he was like super beat up. Malekith's going to be a thing. Malekith will not be easy prey, but let's unify these forces. Unfortunately, we don't have a terror route over there, which is not the best. What are these Dark Shards? Yeah, Malekith defending them is a problem. Alright, so let's pull the Gorgon across the battlefield. We can have him just like charge some shit on the way through. Dude, the Gorgon is the man. He has so much healing to be done too. Como, I will answer your question as soon as I can. We're in the heat of glorious battle right now. Okay, juke those shots and then charge in. Cool, so then we just keep running through. Unify what little forces we have left. I think we got this though. Despite some really sloppy play on my part, I think we get this. Alright, so let's go after these Corsair handbows here. Yeah, I think we're gonna get it. It's gonna be close. Malekith will lose to the Gorgon though. We'll give him a little. Isn't there a food called like Gorgonzola or something? All right. So we need to plow these Corsairs. This will be a terror route right here. Gorgon gets in there. Nice pick there. I'm tempted to use this last spawn. That's pretty freaking funny. Yeah, thankfully they're very like split up all over the battlefield, so we need to shatter them. So we'll do this, and then the Gorgon can go and just cycle charge a little bit. So Blackheart Corsair Handbows, Dread Spears, Malekith, and we got 2 Raiders too. Very cool. Raiders will be, moderately useful. All right, they're shattered. How do we want to deal with this? Those Corsairs, or not those Corsairs, those guys are going to be a problem. I think we need to come over here and just like move one at a time. In Alpha Strike, we'll use the Blood Beast from TAUROX to really put them down here. The Gorgon would dumpster Malekith, yeah, but I gotta be careful. I don't want to do that in spears, because if I get really bad RNG, So I'm going to run around the side. Then what happens is I miss my attacks, and the spears are like hurting the Gorgon, and I get like, you know, army lost or something. So we're going to do this and then run into their backs and just surround them so they won't be braced. And now we go in, and the Blood Beast ability we'll use here in a second. I don't think it does friendly fire damage. Let's see. Oh no, the Gorgon knocked over TAUROX. It screwed up everything. Okay. The lone Chaos Spawn, I'm saving him. Because, you know, he could potentially replenish, so. This will be the last battle of the stream probably, though, guys. Alright, we're moving and grooving. The army got wrecked, but we're going to win it. We just took a super ballsy engagement, which was, you know, foolish, but it was fun. And also, I didn't play well, so. Alright, just keep chasing down the Dread Spears. We could fast forward now. We could probably play most of this in fast forward, to be honest. Just need to shatter him. Get in there, charge you guys. They're shaken and stirred. That, I mean, that's still a lot of stopping power. TAUROX is going strong. I mean, he's gotten what? How much value? Ooh, Dark Shards, Dark Shards. Oh, yeah. Gotta get away from those. Dark Shards are a problem. We should probably just get Gorgon Ramsey and have him go and deal with that. Okay. So yeah, let's get the Minotaurs. Okay, just a wild-ass chill wind over there, which is pretty funny. Cool, so those spears should be broken. Gorgon Ramsey can keep running. This is where the Vile Tide comes in. But first, Gorgon needs to get away. Is that chill wind still on him? Jesus. No. Not like this. He's taking way too much damage. He just took like 700 damage. This is not good. This is not good. Those friggin' Dark Shards, man. I guess they're almost out of ammo, so just juking their ammo probably is smart too. Alright, so let's get on Malekith here. Get on Malekith here. We're distracting a fair amount of their forces, and then we can get the Blood Beast in there too. It's pretty risky. I think maybe just cycle charging him is prudent. Okay, they're out of ammo now officially. Okay. Looks like Malekith is getting the old beatdown. The 1-2 beatdown here from the Gorbel. Okay, so let's get on you. Pull you guys back. We cycle charge Malekith a little bit. Now we're going to go farm some free HP off these units. I might be a little bit too conservative with the Vile Tide here, but I want to use it on the Dread Spear. We don't even need to kill the Dark Shards anymore. That's actually a fair point. So let's go for the gooning. The dreaded gooning on Malekith, and then when they blob on us, we then punish. Those guys should come back. Okay, let's go for the snipe. We come near with TAUROX just to get the... Yep, nice hit. Okay. Malekith's so low. Gorgon now gets in there to take his shot at the Witch King. Witch King is just about down for the count. Oh yeah, get him. Get him! He's broken. He's broken! Alright, let's get the Minotaurs to finish him off. So now we send... This is where the Vile Tide comes in, because normally we'd have to fight a ton of spears. Okay, he's down. But we get the big Chungus in there. Obviously a little bit surrounded by spears, and then we can... No, stay! Oh my god, just the shittest Vile Tide ever. Thankfully it didn't matter. So Malekith is in the city. Oh my god. I guess we're doing the quest battle next stream, which will probably be tomorrow morning. Damn! That was some shit. We're just chasing. Alright guys, glorious victory. I mean, the Dark Elves are basically dead now. We killed all of their armies right there. Granted, it is legendary, so they'll probably recuperate some of them. So yeah, we still have the Manticore. We lost the spawn unit. Our caster is alive too. Easy game, of course. Super easy, yeah. All that time saving it, and then that was the Vile Tide. I know. I felt it. I felt that. Yeah. So yeah, we took a very aggressive balls deep fight, and you know, it ended up paying off okay. You know what? I think 2% could matter. Oh my god, are they gonna replenish? Okay, oh, we got a new challenge too. Check that out. Can I get to the city? No, I can't. I think they might sally out and attack me too. I am replenishing though, so if they don't attack me then... It's going to be scary regardless. Savage Rampage achieved. Okay, so I got the Savage Rampage. So now I can get a buff. Okay, this is actually very timely. Hey, take care. Get some rest. 3 a.m. for you, man. Income from raising. Dread gain from battles. Solar Dark Moon event will trigger that next turn. Oh! Momentum. Let's go for the moon. Okay. I need it. I could perform the ritual too, but it's kind of pointless. Although we're at 14, which is cute. We need 500 to beat the campaign, but it starts to grow at a very rapid rate, obviously, right? Oh, we got the trait for defeating Malekith too. There's lots of good stuff coming in here. You are on your way back. We could upgrade some of these, which for extra winds of magic and stuff. This one's cool. It lowers the movement range of all these guys. Yeah, I mean, the Dark Elves are, what, strength rank 5 still. But they're going to start losing settlements very quickly, and the plague is spreading all over their territories. I think TAUROX needs a good item. Although, having money to upgrade settlement buildings to get, like, good units is nice. We don't care for the giant one, really. I don't know, the Jabber Scythe is, like, super far off. So let's see what we can do with the Dread we have. We have 1,000 Dread. We could get another Gorbel. Or we could get Drunken Bravado. This one is so good, the Champion's Essence. You know, let's spend our money on this, guys. So this one gives you the Banner of Madness. This gives you a Mortis Engine, guys. This gives you a Mortis Engine right here. Oh, Como, I saw you had the surgery again. How are you feeling? Also, sad news, Papa Nergs. Yeah. Thank you, man. So, I think we go for this on the Brass Chungus. Oh, look at this. And this one gives you Savage Dominion, Cygor Summon Bound. Oh my god, there's so many cool abilities. There's so many cool abilities. Drunken Bravado is good though. Healing is like just OP. You know what? We'll do it. I know it's kind of stupid, but to spend all our money on that, but TAUROX needs some goods. Yeah, so he's got the Champion's Essence, ward save. So now he's going to be up to 15% ward save, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we can reach this guy. We don't have enough movement for anything. We could go into raiding stance, but yeah, no, we're gonna be tired if we get attacked. The problem is they're gonna heal and attack me again. I think the garrison should be pretty much dead here. You know, I think we're fine. Dude, there's so many good items for the Beastmen. Okay, they didn't attack me, which is probably a death knell for them, because now I can just go in and finish them off. ROR recruitment would be good too, but I think that costs money. I'm not sure. Let's check. A wild night. We're about to get the Eclipse too. Worship you beasts. All damage units will be fully replenished. Oh, yes. Oh, but it doesn't happen right away, but still, it's pretty good. Okay. Time to finish the job. It says Valiant Defeat. Okay, TAUROX should have the healing, though. We have to do this. Or do we just pull back and go into Hidden Encampment and then just smash them next turn when we're fully healed? I think that's smarter. So we gotta, like, move out of the range of the city now. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. When you get, like, stuck and it's like... Yeah, you gotta, like, click this. Am I, like, just straight up stuck here in this, like, eternal cycle of suffering? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna do this and then recruit a little bit.
You waste my time.
Alright. Looks good. We got some Norskins running around raising the territories, which is awesome. Exactly what we want. We got Viletide on him, so now, like, if we had Viletide that battle, it would have been 100 times easier. For you, let's go ahead and underway to the Grove here. And we can pass turn for now. I think we just unlocked some stuff, too. They are recruiting, yeah, but, like, I'll have a full 20 stack next turn. And they'll be full health. I can just go in and smash them. I'm not concerned about it. Yeah. I'm just going to do this approach. I personally think it'll be fine. Uh-huh. You do replenish, but it takes a full turn. All right, so Primal Fury. What does this give? Passive ability. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll just get that real quick. It's probably better than the alternative. Rewards of Dread. I mean, we could do the Herdstone upgrades. They will get replenished and attack you. You want to get Gorebull capacity too. Another Gorebull could be very, very welcome. Although I think saving up for Legendary Lord is probably the way. A couple Dark Elf armies coming over here. We have Crone Hellebron and company. I mean, but like even if they're replenished, their stuff sucks. It's like, look at the garrison. It's just dog shit. And I'll be fully healed too, so. God. Oh, I'm so indecisive about this. You know what? Screw it. I'm just being lazy. I just didn't want to have to micro it, but we'll just jump in and we'll just finish him off. Yeah, let's just end him. Let's just end him. Yeah, because the legendary AI thing too, they would replenish and recruit and just like, it's just like, yeah, let's put them out of their misery here. I think got a little bit of healing. Okay. We'll just put them out of their misery. All right, so we got to be careful though. There still is, we're not out of the business yet. Okay. No rest. We got Vile Tide now too, which is really good. A couple Hound units, Manticores in 4, and then 5. All right, so let's actually optimize our. Oh yeah, and we got the Destroyers of Drakwall too. That's kind of cute. They can actually screen for us. So move you up, move the Destroyers up, Manticore, Hounds, and yeah. Oh yeah, dude, we're for sure gonna get this. We were in hidden encampment stance, but they had like agents running around and shit, so the odds are they'd probably be able to spot me. There was like a bunch of Dark Elf characters. Yeah, I think they have a bolt thrower. It's still damaged when the fight. I chased it off the battlefield. And yeah, TAUROX should be healing now. Yeah, see, TAUROX is actually healing from his item. If I could just sit in the back of the map and heal for like 20 minutes. You know, if it comes to it, if it becomes necessary, we will do that. But I think we're fine. Got some cavalry here. Let's see if we can lure them out to the Minotaurs. Where do we want to go? Let's blob them up first. Destroyers of Drakwold will do the business. TAUROX is regenerating. We have double Vile Tide here, so this should be a much easier fight. Let's lure out those cavalry first. Your hidden units are revealed. Oh, Gorgon's taking shots. We don't want that. Right. Of course, their handbows are like a scourge. Oh my god, they're so annoying to deal with. Right, let's do that, see if we can nail him there. That was actually a pretty good one. Alright, TAUROX and company. Super Beast. It's the Rob Zombie cows. Move outside back there. Look how much easier it is with that. It's crazy. Alright, so we got some of their Dark Riders on the flanks. We got some dudes coming out to party. Destroyers of Drakwold holding it down like champs. Come on. Come on, we just got to finish off those guys. So we'll let the Hounds chase them. And move in with the other guys. Yeah, don't care about the Destroyers. That is fine. Alright, so the Hounds should finish them off, and then we can come in with our Minotaur squad and get on the Dark Shards, and then we can engage in the front with the Gorgon. I think we'll have another Vile Tide here in a second. We do. Cool. We can also get TAUROX in there. It's a little bit risky, but with the explosion he has, I think it'll be okay. So what we'll do is we'll use this, and then our caster should be nearby. For once, my caster isn't dying somewhere in the middle of the blob. We can just pull back here. Oh my god, the Minotaurs are just like, yeah, we just don't feel like moving. We're just gonna die in some corner. No problem. Get the caster back. This is round 2. This is our new caster. He's the new kid on the block. Alright, archers. Show them the meaning of... Oh no, our Manticore's rampaging. It's the end. This is the end, my sweetest friend. Go ahead, hit you guys with that. More Vile Tides coming. Vile Tide on Vile Tide on Vile Tide. Let's get the spears. Looks like they're piling in right there, so that should be fine. Destroyers of Drakwold, get ready to party. And the Manticore is probably broken or killed. But we can recruit it at our local place, so We want to get more Minotaurs anyways. We could almost increase our Minotaur cap, but we need to get our Herdstone leveled up a little bit more for that. Don't want to lose our Minos. I wonder how good like Minotaur stacks will be. I feel like just going for like Jabber Slice and Gorgons is better. You know? Alright, let's get over there. Yeah, we're taking some shots. Thankfully the Dark Shards are stupid and they're shooting into the wrong shit. These are Corsair Handbows. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with you guys. Caster's done his part. Looks like we got some Corsairs to finish off here. For the most part, hopefully the Brass Bull will be able to deal with you. Can devolve too. I'm not going to stroke the Forbidden Rod. The Rod will not be stroked this day, sadly, guys. Okay, now that the character's running away, the support, we can hopefully get you. Get on those Dark Shards too. Pull the Brave Shaman back. They were put out to pasture. I know. We get fully healed next turn too, so our army is more or less going to be like combat effective again. Yep. Looks like the Brass Chungus is just destroying that Lord. Oh my god, she just got karate chopped. Alright, army losses. Cool. So, we can just let TAUROX go to healing cap. The Gorgon can heal too by attacking routing units. So we'll just do this for a hot second. We should be good. Viletide good on artillery? I'm not sure. You see, the Gorgon Ramsey's healing right now because he's attacking a unit. So in multiplayer, it's the same thing. You can actually chase a shattered unit and get good value. And also, the Brass Bull is healing. So, you know, we're getting a full heal next turn. I don't need to put you guys through this. But if you really wanted to min-max, of course. Nice little 3-hour stream. We'll be back tomorrow. This stream is much it's a little bit slower than the Dwarven campaign we played. Matthew Smith, Brass Chungus is the best one, I know. He is a serious boy. Yeah, no, I know. I'm reading the chat like 20 seconds after. Oh, it gets me every time. All right, we're gonna loot and raise that. Give me that sweet, sweet favor. Oh, that's right. Hidden Encampment. Now we can just chill. We're just gonna get some like replacements for now. You guys remember that movie, The Replacements? Alright, so yeah, we got the trait for defeating Malekith. Now we get the favored of the Skull Throne. So now we have Brass Body. We actually have the ability that gives you the ward save. Michael Rincon, your humor and positive attitude are the best in the community. Thank you, man. I'm definitely not the best campaign player, but, you know, we have fun while we're here. The Den. There's a place of great evil. It is slower than our Dwarf campaign. Okay, our Dread is coming up. Our army capacity will get increased here. Once we get this army capacity, we can get Malagor. We can also start recruiting Giants and things like that. We got the couple RORs. We got the Bold trait, which is cool. And so we'll do one more turn of like upkeep. Just kind of topical stuff. I have to go. Thanks for hey, take care. Thanks for joining. You should do Thoric Ironbrow's quest where he fights. Yeah, I already did that. Yeah. Yeah, Josh. No, that was a fun one. That was on our previous stream. It was a good time. All right. So the Dark Elves are losing cities. I mean, we're taking them down to Pound Town, that's for sure. Do the Bestial Rage. The Brass Bull will move back to his beloved region where he should be able to recruit some good stuff. The Herdstone upgrade to get more Minotaurs is pretty cool too. And also the fact that you can recruit Cygors at Herdstones, like you don't need to get Cygor tech. Right? We can get Giants here. Yeah, so we just cut a couple of the new archers we just got and just get the good stuff. So we'll get... Yeah, so you know, all the monsters we lost in that whole affair are now back. Malekith is now strength rank 37. He's basically being put in the trash can. TAUROX will be able to finish him quite easily in the next episode. And down here, we can recruit some stuff as well. Come on. Let me click on it, please. Thank you. Yep, so we can get a spawn. Oh! Whoa, whoa, why do we have 5 spawn capacity? It's pretty metal. Oh, we got the Spawn Wrangler! Look at that! On Mooroy Jenkins, he's the Spawn Wrangler! Oh, isn't that cool? Let's get a couple hounds. That's neat. Okay, so we just got that. So if we go to the Dreaded Dread panel, if we want to increase our spawn capacity, yeah, we're not quite there yet. That's a little later. I feel like the Skink Oracle might allow more flexibility in lore choices and Lizardman. Yeah, he's really good. Skink Oracle is amazing. So we got Muroy Jenkins. He's the Spawn Wrangler. I love that. That's so funny. So he will be the Dark Apothecary. Did they buff Nakai? I don't really think so, to be honest. TAUROX is recruiting. God, I'm currently stuck on the Gorgon Ramsey. Yeah, that was one of the best ones we've had on the stream. Dread gained faction wide from the ruinous seances. I feel like these are worth upgrading. And this makes it so their vigor in battle is winded, yeah. So like all the armies we've been fighting too, guys, have had their vigor just tanked into the pits of hell. Ooh, Shatterstone during siege battles. Man, there's so much cool stuff. I need to get more favor though. I'm just like all poor. Oh, look, we're almost at level 3 too, the Cataclysmic Rampage. Check this out. I'm loving it, man. This campaign's really fun. Like in the items we can buy too, like if we go to the items tab, like I want to get this one gives you a Mortis Engine effect. Okay, this one lets you summon Cygors and gives you like extra wins. Like there's so much good shit. There's so much good shit. TAUROX is pretty well itemized, I think. Next episode, we'll do the quest battle. Now that we're getting this with Brass Body, I think that'll be a good place to start. We'll probably be going tomorrow morning, but yeah, we'll just get this one for the extra Winds of Magic. One more turn. Don't tempt me with this evil. The Great Arena is being marshaled by the Crone Hellebron. We need to get the Altar of Ultimate Darkness. We need to just basically put them out of their misery here. Yeah, Hagrafe and the Lair. Hagrafe needs to go too. So we'll get down to Hagrafe as we progress. I'm now at war with Mulder. Yeah, I saw. Don't really care too much about that. Not too big of a concern. Alright, so we have the Spawn Wrangler here. He's got a pretty sweet deal. He's going to wrangle some spawns, so he's got his own little goon squad, and he can come up and deal with Hagrafe and the Temple of Cain and like all this shit. I don't think we need to defend this. Like, the Hearthstone here is quite scary now. I think it can deal with any, like, Dreadspear, Haggard stacks that could be, sent our way. And as far as what we want to get, Lords and Heroes. What does Malagor have? Movement range when using Beast Paths. Enemy casualty replen. It's pretty cool. Kazrak the One-Eye. Vanguard deployment for Bestigors, Vanguard deployment for Razorgors. Enables poison attacks for Ungors in the army. It's like early game shit. Yeah. Yeah, probably Malagor. He's a caster. He's independent. We don't need to do it. We don't need to do it. All right, my friends, that is it for now. I think we're done. Sorry the stream's a little bit shorter today. I was going to do a Balls Deep 5-hour stream, but, we got some stuff coming up. So I'll be back soon. We'll probably do another one tomorrow morning. Yeah, and then from there will be multiplayer content going up tomorrow, too. We'll be having battles, all sorts of good stuff. So, guys, thank you so much for joining. This was super fun. If you guys enjoyed this, you're new to the channel, join up, subscribe, come join the party. It's going to be good. A lot of fun stuff on the horizon. Robert says, Turin, will the Troglodyte replace the Ancient Sally in multiplayer? Yeah, the Troglodyte is really good. But the Skink Oracle is the best way to use it. Simon Benjamin, fun streams for Dwarves and Beastmen, tempting me to get back into campaign. I know. See, I normally prefer multiplayer, which I still do, but I've been having so much fun with this. There's so many ways you can go. I can unlock more Gorbles here. Guys, by the way, I unlocked the Bray Shaman earlier for 500, and this was somebody's question. It did not increase the cost. Simon, thank you so much. I'm sorry the stream's ending here, but hopefully you can go back and watch the VOD if you weren't here the whole time. But yeah, the cost stays the same for the Dread. So you can increase the capacity pretty quickly in the later stages of the campaign. Like Lord and Hero Recruit, yeah, look at this. Lord start at level 15, which is really good. So many neat items too, man. Yeah, it's been fun. All right, so that is it for now. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate it. Thank you to the mods, as always, for helping out. Simon Benjamin, Ryan G, Michael Rincon, Matthew Smith, Como Topic, Karotikin, Mason Mitchell, That Guy, Atlas, Cheap for Coffee, Lord Farquaad, Aravind, Martin T, Ying Zhao, Atlas, Lich109 again, man, thank you so much. Alexander, Atlas, Henry Brooks, Tobizzle, the mighty Atlas again. Dude, Atlas loves the cows. And Ivan, thank you for the 75. Ivan Prosperin and Lord Farquaad. That's it. You guys are aces. We'll see you tomorrow. Multiplayer actions on the way. Had some really fun battles with Dob plays, so you guys will be getting all that goodness. Cheers, my friends, and take care of yourselves, yeah?